killed this shit.
I saw the things you didn't see. I'm a smiling face on your TV. Well, I'm a cult of personality. Hey man, what's up, man? What's up? What's poppin', man? What's up? We here, man. It's clobbering time! Yes, sir. I'm going to give it to y'all, man. You don't know about go-go? We about to give it to y'all. Let's go, baby.
Fresh air, life, I don't wanna die. Like this dog, I don't wanna die. We walking in heaven cause I don't wanna die. To my man Aki, drop the Unabomber.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get your drink on, nigga. Till you fall. Come on, come on, come on. Get your drink on, nigga. Till you fall. B.S.O.P. Sipping on Remy. What we sipping on? What we sipping on? Sipping on Damien. B.S.O.P. Sipping on Remy. What we sipping on? What we sipping on? It's all I drink. Tape and money roll. B.S.O.P. It's all I drink. Come on, yeah. Girl, you can pop. B.S.O.P. It's all I drink. What? Hey, little while we get dusted. Yeah, come on, folks. We in the club. We in the club thing. Getting our drink on. Drink on. We is sipping on the passion. In the club thing. Getting our freak on. Freak on. Watching these hoes taking their clothes on.
shorty, that's what's up. And in case a nigga know what it's cool to fuck. And the girls swing them hips, shorty, that's what's up. And in case a nigga know what it's cool to fuck. Hey, swing them hips, shorty, shorty, 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 swing them hips, shorty, shorty. course. She don't want my money, she just wants me only. And when I love her, she quick to put it on me. Mommy's a soldier and a roller, mommy, and that's the kind of girl that I need.
Get 'em, girl.
La-dee-dee, la-dee-dee-dee, da-dee-day. So if you out there, girl, I'm on my way. La-dee-dee-dee, da-dee-dee-dee, da-dee-day. Find you one of these days. La-dee-dee, la-dee-dee-dee, da-dee-day. So if you out there, girl, I'm on my way. La-dee-dee-dee, da-dee-dee-dee, da-dee-day.
Regulators.
I will find you one of these days. La-dee-dee, la-dee-dee, da-dee-day. So if you out there, girl, I'm on my way. La-dee-dee-dee, da-dee-dee-dee, da-dee-day.
That's the corner hardest.
Find you one of these days.
Swing them him, shorty, shorty, 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 swing them him, shorty, shorty,
Hold on, people. We're having technical difficulties. We're not sure why we're having technical difficulties. Marshall, are you back?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I tell you why. You wanna know why?
Why? What happened?
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Hey.
Both the personality. Yeah, man. Shit been crazy since CM Punk came back, man.
Hey.
I know your anger. I know your dreams. I'm everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality.
I'm sorry. I got carried away.
Hey, I thought throwing my hands up in the air, head banging over here, CM Punk. Everybody tuning in gonna be like, man, I thought this was SummerSlam review, man. What the hell? Yeah, man, but hey, we love CM Punk over here. You know what I'm saying? Call us WWE boys now. What? We doing a SummerSlam show promoting the fuck out of AEW. What?
The Rastaman is AEW.
He's elite.
The Rastaman is all elite wrestling. You heard me?
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hey, man. Did you enjoy it?
What?
Did you lose your shit when CM came out, man?
I don't want to talk about that yet, man. Cause man, then I'm not gonna want to talk about nothing else.
All right. Fair enough. But guess what? We got our ice cream bars, and that's what I'm going to say until later, all right? So we're going to get on started, man, with the review. And the first match of the night was, of course, the kickoff match, but I didn't watch that shit, man, because, I didn't watch it. So
I mean, I tried to watch it. It was an action-packed for them type of match.
Mm-hmm.
I love Baron Corbin, what he's doing. It's great. Big E, I don't like him making out with the briefcase, but, I mean,
I like him making out with anything.
yeah, that's who he's become, or who he is. So,
And this is why. Never mind. I'm just gonna keep you going. Okay, so we get into the actual biggest event of the summer, SummerSlam 2021. All right, and we started off with what was the first match? AJ Styles and Omos versus RK Bro.
RK Bro.
Hey, bro, Matt came out wearing the snake skin in honor of Randy. Like, I like that outfit. But Riddle's growing on me, man. Just his whole persona, and just to see them come full circle and Randy be willing to be his partner now. Like, it's been pretty entertaining, man. What did you think about it?
Oh, man, it was it's what you expect from these these two. Randy and AJ, they're veterans, so, they, of course, probably talked the young guys through this match and told them, how to maneuver and what we're going to do. They probably planned it, or they probably got some feedback from the young kids, and they just sat back and did their, what they usually do. But it was entertaining for the first match. It wasn't a snooze fest. I think they're going to run with RK Bro a little bit longer, and then Randy Orton's going to eventually turn on Riddle again. And then we're going to be heartbroken because Riddle's going to look like he's going to cry. It's going to be like,
Randy, no.
Come on, Randy.
Oh, man. So, it's going to happen once they lose the belts. But we did get crowned new tag team champions. So, congrats to Randy and Riddle. You know what I'm saying? RK Bro. Bro. So, y'all out there, y'all go hit with your bro chants. You know what I'm saying? In honor of Riddle. And I don't know, what kind of chants we going to do for Randy? Randy. I don't think that will go over too well in the arena. Oh, man. Was there any spots in the match that you liked, man? Like anything that stuck out to you in this match?
Almost getting messed up. I really thought they was going to RKO almost, or whatever his name is. But I like him. He's Omos. He's green as what, but yeah, man. It was
hey, we all got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They start off green and then they get red hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully he will get to that point. Because he's a big guy. And he could be a destructible force. So, hopefully.
Okay. I think I need Randy to shave that mustache and that. He looking like my man off of V for Vendetta. You know what I'm saying? He need to shave that too. But hey, it's neither here nor there. All right. So the next match, I really could care less about this next match, but we're going to review it. It happened. Eva Marie versus Alexa Bliss. Why? Why?
Why did it happen?
Yeah. Why? Like, why is Eva Marie back?
I don't know.
Like, why? I think I asked that when I first saw that she got re-signed on Twitter. And I asked WWE the same question. I think I DM'd them, why? You know what I mean? Like,
did they respond to your DM?
They did not respond to my DM. They just pushed this chick harder. But I'm like, what? I don't remember not one person in the crowd chanting, "We want Eva." But she's on our TV, And I'm more interested in Dewdrop, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Dewdrop, I see you back there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to big girls, Dewdrop. You know what I mean? So what was your thoughts on this match, man? I think I done talked enough.
Okay, first of all, why is her name Dewdrop?
I don't know. That's what Eva named her. Her name was supposed to be something else.
What is her? Yeah, it's supposed to be something, but why is Dewdrop her name? Like, what did she do backstage to be called Dewdrop? There's not much to talk about in this match. Eva Marie is, I don't know why she's there. She got to be working for dirt cheap. Cause they got rid of Bray, Braun, Andrade, and they signed her. So she got to be working for dirt cheap. Because if it's for budget cuts, man, she got to go.
Bro, the way you just said that was like a bad NBA trade.
It was a horrible trade if you think about it. It's okay, so you got her, and then you lost Bray, you lost Daniel Bryan as well. You lost Braun Strowman, you lost Andrade, you lost Aleister Black. I mean, rest in peace, Brody Lee. You lost him.
Your girl from the Iconics, the one that you love so much, lost her. Yeah.
She got to be cheaper than a lot of people. God damn.
Like we're not talking about a multi-million-dollar deal here, folks. Nah, we're talking about a couple of grand. You know what I mean?
She got to be for the veteran minimum or something.
What's the vet minimum? 20,000?
I don't know what it is for WWE, but I know that every other league got a veteran minimum, and she's definitely working for it. Because there's no way in hell that she should be on that damn TV screen. Why is Eva Marie wrestling? Like, that's, you know, this segment we should be talking about Alexa Bliss. And we're not probably going to, because Eva Marie is really bad. Like, she's bad. She's not good. Nothing is good about her. At all.
I mean, she was gone like, I want to say the same amount of time CM Punk was gone, like 7-8 years. Like, what was you doing?
That time she got fired. Hold on, dog. Don't get carried away. Don't mention Eva Marie and CM Punk in the Don't you dare do that.
Here we go.
Don't you dare, dog. Eva Marie and CM Punk should never, ever, ever be in the same.
No, I saying that to say, what was this chick doing? We know what my man was doing. We know what our guy was doing.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing. What the hell was this chick doing other than trying to find the right shade of pink for her hair?
Listen, she wasn't wrestling before she left. They cut her. And
she obviously wasn't wrestling after she left.
She probably asked them to come back for like the veteran minimum. I'm telling you. And they was like, but she skipped NXT. I don't know, man. Let's skip her.
Yeah, let's skip this match.
Yeah.
Next we had Sheamus and Damien Priest. What you think about that match, man? Because I thought it was, to me, it was sloppy.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? It was sloppy as shit. What was your thought? I'll say mine for after you. Go ahead.
I mean, I just think the right person won. It was kind of a sloppy match, but you would think with Sheamus it wouldn't have been that sloppy. You know, Sheamus is a worker. He's a darn good worker. So
like he was tired.
I mean, he might have been.
That face mask was wearing him down.
He might have been, but they both were sloppy at some point. So, you know, I mean, again, I think the right person won, gave Damien Priest the belt. I think Damien Priest took Andrade's spot. I think this is where Andrade was going to be, you know what I'm saying, U.S. champion. Sheamus done had that joint for so long, and it really hasn't meant anything the whole time he's had it. So I forgot about the U.S. championship, to be honest with you. So give a fresh face to it. Damien Priest has come up on the main roster. Again, a little sloppy, but hopefully, you know, they work the kinks out. This probably isn't over between them two. And yeah, well, let's see where it goes. If it is over between them two, interested to see where Damien Priest goes next.
As far as going for the next chip belt, or
no. Who's gonna chase him?
Who you think it's gonna be?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's interesting. I think that they probably could have a feud with them and Sheamus. I'm pretty sure if them two work together, they could give us a better match. Yeah, and I think that I don't know if it's over. We'll see on Monday, tomorrow, what they're gonna do, and we'll go from there. I think they may.
Right.
I don't know. They may do the cheesy U.S. challenge, where the open challenge where he got to come out and whoever come out and we may get a Ricochet or Humberto Carrillo, or somebody else, a Mansoor, or one of them type of people, one of them mid-carders. I don't know, but I wouldn't be mad to see this feud last a little bit longer. It wasn't that good. Let me not take that back. It wasn't that it wasn't good. It was just that Miz and Morrison was in the way a lot of the time. So they still was feeding off that WrestleMania feud. So give them a good feud. Maybe with the next pay-per-view is Extreme Rules. I don't know what the next pay-per-view is after that. I think it's Night of Champions. So maybe
after that, I think it's Crown Jewel.
Oh, well,
next pay-per-view after that. Yeah, they're going back to Saudi.
Damn. Okay, well.
And which is that's a whole different conversation right there. Like, with everything that's going on in the world, y'all feel safe in making that trip? But
I mean, I'm not talking about that. I just think that if they do get the Crown Jewel, the COVID is the least of their worries. Well, not the least, but COVID is one of their worries. But the heat usually is one of their worries too when they go over there. So I don't want to see these two in another match. I don't want to see a heat match with them two, So I don't know. I mean, if Crown Jewel's the next one after Extreme Rules, then maybe they can stretch it to then. Who knows, though? Maybe you can get a lengthy feud out of these two. They got to just mesh.
Okay. Well, guess what? Guess what, Hollywood? Guess what, Mike? We got somebody that came in the back door on CP time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know who that is? Quabo. What's up, man? Look, man. When we say 9, we mean 9. But we glad you're here, baby. I miss you, man. What's up, man?
You know me. Man? You know me. I work on Quabo time. I don't know.
Hey, man, man. You got to work with us, baby.
It's not Eastern Standard Time or Central. I don't know what time it is. It's just,
Listen. I will go throw in the cleanest pair of shoes that I got. I'm going to tell Mike to throw in the cleanest pair of shoes that he got. We're going to come find you like the fucking Young Bucks and give you a double V trigger with the cleanest shoes we got on, man. Don't play with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what was your thoughts on the SummerSlam, man? We just skipped over. I'm not even going to go back to the Alexa Bliss joke with you, you know what I'm saying? But
I was loving that one.
Of course you would, man. You know
I was. Hey, plus girls need love too, and she was looking great. I love how she just cooked that young out. She's looking amazing. Yes. Shout out
to my Raleigh voice. Shout out to you,
I'm just saying. It was amazing. I loved it. It was a great. It was all in all a decent pay-per-view to watch. I was watching that almost jump though.
One match at a time, baby. One match at a time. See, you about to catch a super kick and a V trigger.
It was decent.
Okay, what you think about AJ and Oman's?
I liked it. I like it. RK Bro was looking great. I've been talking great things about Riddle. You know how I love the RK Bros. And I'm telling you, Orton's got to be on some edibles or something. I don't know what he's doing, but I love seeing their chemistry in the ring. It's always fun to watch. Even when they were doing that little jump, that flip that, Riddle does and lands on AJ all messed up and everything. Even watching that, a little bit of a botch was still fun to watch. So either way, it was decent, but almost jumping in there, like I want to see him like demolish. I don't know. I kind of want to see him pull like Braun Strowman kind of moves with that kind of size that he has. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. But okay. I like that match. It was decent.
All right. And then now to catch you up with everybody else, what you think about the Sheamus Damien Priest?
I didn't like it, not one bit. Not one bit. No, man. But not to take any credit from either one of them. They did great work. I mean, it was not great work. They did good work. Okay, they did good work. My only thing is, I expect more out of them. Is that weird to say? Is that weird to say coming from me?
I mean, it was sloppy. I feel like it was a sloppy match. You're saying it needed to be a cleaner match. They should have.
Yeah. Well, look, there's just so many things in the match that didn't have. It didn't have wow factor. It didn't have the kind of stuff that you expect. I mean, you got Sheamus here who's been doing this shit for a brick. You have, sorry for my language, but you also got Priest here who's been being built up. You've already put him with a celebrity. You already put him in a lot of these matches where you've proven what kind of a wrestler he can be. And he does decent work. He does good work. My whole thing is, in this kind of scenario, this is SummerSlam. You got to go with a fucking slam. And if you're not bringing a slam to... Exactly, and if you're not bringing that slam, if we're not talking about Sheamus and Priest and what the fuck they did at SummerSlam, I'm sorry, your match didn't live up to the hype, or it didn't do what I expected it to, which isn't bad. It's not bad, but at the same time, it's like I wanted more out of both of them.
Right.
That's just how I feel.
Okay. All right. It was like I said, it was some spots in that joint. I was kind of questionable. I was like, no, like I said, totally sloppy. And for the calibers of wrestlers, it's like, come on now, step up that game. I look at it like this. Damien Priest is in his 30s already, right? So we had like two middle-aged guys in here giving it the best they could. You know what I mean? Hey, they're working. They're at work. They're doing the thing. But at the same time, Father Time is definitely playing a factor, and it shows. Speaking of Father Time, the next match that we had was Rey Mysterio old ass. Him out there with his son Dominic. You know what I'm saying? Going against the Usos. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. What y'all think about this match? Mike T, what you think about the Usos versus the Mysterios?
I thought Dominic was going to turn heel. I wish he would have.
That was my question. Where the fuck was Dominic at half the match?
He didn't care. He don't need his father, man. Kick him to the curb, Dominic. Your old ass daddy. Tell him go sit home and be a daddy to the other kids.
He's tired of carrying them on his back, too.
Yeah, man.
You see that, right?
He's still in the spotlight, man. Get out the way, right? Booyaka. Nobody want to hear it no more. Nobody want to hear that shit no more, man. Nobody wants to hear Rey Mysterio coming. Nobody wants to see Rey Mysterio wrestle no more. I know he not moving merch because I ain't seen nobody with a Rey Mysterio Wu-Tang shirt in a minute.
Right.
They stole the Wu-Tang sign.
They flipped it upside down. Yeah.
Stole the Wu-Tang
sign. They did a Miz. I wonder if Miz going to sue him for that because they did a Miz with that shit.
He can't sue him.
It was a joke.
I know. I know, but that's how much I don't want to joke about this shit. Ray, go home. I'm tired of seeing Ray Mysterio on my damn TV.
I'm tired of seeing Ray.
Yeah, man.
We've been seeing Ray on TV since like the 90s, 80s, isn't it?
The 90s, bro. Not the 80s. The 80s, whoa. No, the 90s, though. We've been seeing him since like at least 97. So, like, Ray, go home, bro. Like, let the little homie have it. Like,
right. Be his manager. He can be his manager. I don't
want to see that either. No, let him be himself, man. He's always going to be Rey Mysterio's son if he keeps staying behind Rey Mysterio. Bray Wyatt ain't like IRS son.
Bray Wyatt be like Ray J. Ain't you Brandy's brother?
Yeah, man. Like, he ain't never going to be his own man unless he's staying by himself, man. And don't nobody want to see him and Ray no more. Don't nobody want to see Ray, period. But we damn sure don't want to see Ray. Like, we never going to know how good this kid is if his father don't get out the damn way.
That's facts.
So his father need to get out the damn way. Ray move out the way. Let the young homie get his shine. The Usos, they gave a pretty good match. I mean, only thing I don't like about the Usos is the little red hair. That's it. I don't like the little red hair. Whatever they doing with that, that's like the dude from Hook. They need to get that. I don't know what.
You're wrong.
What they doing, dog? Because it looks stupid. Please,
Roman, joining the Bloods.
Roman, please tell him stop. Roman don't got it. You notice Roman ain't got no red on. And Roman ain't doing that coney stuff, man. Get that out of here.
That's the tribal chief. Tribal chief ain't about to do shit like that.
Listen, man. They need to take that red hair and stop, please. Dye back black.
Dyed back black.
It looks foolish, man. Stop it, Russo. Y'all trying to get fired. I think they trying to get fired. They trying to get fired, dog.
They trying to jump ship, get fired and jump ship.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point. But yeah, it was a good match. I mean, I thought if Ray and them was going to lose, I thought Dominic was going to turn heel. If they would have won, they would have tried to stretch it out a little bit more. And then, whatever. But they lost. But I thought Dominic was going to turn heel. But, yeah, it needs to happen sooner than later. I wish it would have happened at a pay-per-view, like a big stage like this. It would have been a moment for Dominic. But, Dad got to get the spotlight, so whatever.
Might get it Monday. Might get it tomorrow.
Nah, they on SmackDown.
Oh, then we got to wait till Friday.
That's but it's not going to be as big a moment if they do it on SmackDown.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be too stale.
Yeah,
too stale.
50,000 people there yesterday. They did it at SummerSlam. Everybody would have remembered that moment. They would have made that boy.
Yeah, that would have.
And it was in Vegas.
Damn.
So
yeah, it was a missed opportunity. I think they're eventually going to do it. I just don't know when they're going to do it, but I hope they do it at one of their big pay-per-views. So you know what I'm saying? It can mean something. It can actually boost the kid. Because when he does it, he's going to be a heel. And if he would have did it here, he would have been made. But, we'll see.
Okay. Quavo, what was your thoughts on the Usos versus the Mysterios? You like 2 Chainz Uso out there? He out there wrestling with the gold and the Air Force One. Boy, he's out there clean, bro.
Yeah, man. Those super kicks were flying everywhere, bro. I mean, it was good. I can't say that I've always loved the Usos, but I liked them yesterday. I really did like them yesterday. And I don't like to agree with Hollywood. I don't, but he's right. They missed that opportunity. That would have been perfect for Dominic, to step out of his dad's shadow and to kind of get some star quality, especially on a stage like this. You got everybody there. You don't even need that much to be hyped up. But then something small like that would have made this match a little bit more interesting at the end. Not to say that I don't like seeing the Usos win and retain the titles, but it's like y'all are starting to get stale too. That red hair ain't doing it for me. I'm not a fan, but them taking that win, it was a bit predictable in my opinion. But still, it was a decent enough ride that you enjoyed it and you saw the match. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, they definitely missed that one. They missed that chance. That would have been perfect for Dominic. That would have made him step out of his dad's shadow. You would have seen a whole new light. And then we would have probably seen him do some more work because his dad damn near carried the whole fucking match. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it wasn't a bad match. It was decent,
Okay.
A little tag match.
They keeping yeah, right. They stay keeping Eddie's legacy alive. You know what I'm saying? Stay shout out to Eddie. So shout out to the great Eddie Guerrero. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I just seen Eddie all through this match with the tribute from Dom and from Ray, and then the Usos just, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do, being the heel. You know what I'm saying? Eddie,
taunting him.
Yeah, that was like great heel work right there. Like they learned that from Roman. You know?
Yeah.
They learned that from
Go tag your daddy. Go tag your daddy.
Go tag your
So that was entertaining right there to me. You know, so I always look for like an entertainment factor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that them taunting him, go tell your daddy. That was hilarious. Just kick him in the mouth, like that was funny. Anybody want to give the fans a hint of where the outfits? Ray always going comic book. Anybody know where the outfits came from? Anyone? The outfits. Do you know how Ray does the he'll do a theme for his outfit?
I don't know where the outfits came from, but they look like a bunch of snowballs in there. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to see Ray do that no more. Retire all the masks.
Yeah, after Mysterio, I think the Mysterio one, like that was sick to me. That was vicious. That was good after that. He could have just came out and retired after that. But I'm like, okay, did this motherfucker come out looking like some shit from Dragon Ball Z or some shit? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. All right. So next, this next segment had me like, okay, what the shit biscuit, man? So it was really supposed to be Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship, right? So we get an announcement, and Bianca looked shocked as hell too, that Sasha would not be performing tonight. Don't know why. If anybody heard anything, hey, let me know. I'm not sure what happened, but we end up getting what was supposed to be Carmella and Bianca Belair, which they went at it Friday night, and Bianca pretty much smashed her. So I wasn't understanding this. And then it happened. The return of the man, Becky Lynch. And man, she got a big ass pop. Becky, they did not forget you. However, I wish I could forget this fucking match. Pardon my French. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Quavo, I'm gonna start with you, man. Go ahead, man. What did you think about this segment, man? Jeez.
It was horrible. I hated it the whole way through, bro. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I was like, oh, this is what they're doing. Goodness freaking gracious. I wanted to throw it all the way out, like kick it out in the curb. Like back in the day when it was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and you would see Jazz flung out the door. That's what I wanted to do with this match. I just, oh my gosh. Like, why?
If I hadn't paid so much for my TV, I would have kicked my TV. That's how mad I was. And I did not, apology, folks, fans listening, I did not explain what happened. So here's what happened in the match. So Becky comes in, she kicks Carmella's ass. Matter of fact, it takes her approximately, I'll say, 2 minutes. She proceeds to whoop Carmella's ass for like 2 minutes, two and a half minutes. She beats her up, gets in the ring, challenges Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair accepts. 10 seconds later, Becky Lynch is your new women's champion, your new SmackDown women's champion. Faked her out with the handshake, caught her with a little Luke elbow, and then a rock bottom, and that's the match. Each move took like 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Like, you spent more time whooping Short Carmella's ass than you did the champ. And I understand Becky coming back. Like, honestly, I knew that Becky was going to get the belt when she came back. Everybody knew Becky was going to get the belt.
Yeah, we knew that.
Back. But to get it back like that against, oh my God. Man, I wanted to kick my TV. I did my girl like that. No. And I was so pissed. I got to look at both sides of the spectrum, and I got to look at both ends of the sword. So, Jose, I got your thoughts on. I got to go to the other end of the sword, man. Mike, what you think about the Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch, which was supposed to be Sasha Banks?
You know what I always tell y'all: stay off the social medias and the dirt sheets and all that shit, because it clogs up. It clogs up y'all. It clogs up y'all. What you call it? Y'all thought process.
Mm-hmm.
Our cerebral cortex.
Yes. Becky Lynch for the last 2 years has been promoted as the female Stone Cold / Brock Lesnar / whatever male wrestler, insert whatever male wrestler you want to. Okay. She comes back, she squashes Bianca, but she didn't squash her, people. Like, that's why I don't listen to smart fans or these so-called know-it-all fans. If you haven't been watching wrestling that long, sometimes you should just be quiet and listen. Or just learn. Okay.
We're talking about y'all in the groups.
Okay. Now, I'm going to break it down to y'all. Bianca Belair, since she's moved to the main roster, has been this babyface phenomenon that beats everybody up. The only person she had a problem with was Sasha. Okay? Sasha goes away for a little bit, comes back, and fakes like she's she fakes like she's Bianca's friend, and Bianca goes for it. The gullible baby face, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You ask what's wrong with Sasha. Ain't nothing wrong with Sasha. This is what they were setting up the whole damn time.
Mm.
Okay? Because they've been going to bring Becky back. But they wasn't going to bring her back if it wasn't at a stadium. What's going to give you the biggest impact? At a stadium. Just like I just said with Dominic, it would have been bigger at a stadium. So you don't waste the man, the person that carried. First of all, again, Becky wasn't just over. She carried the company. Not the women's division. The whole company on her back for a minute. Okay? Until she got pregnant. And she beat everybody. So, getting back to Bianca, smiley face self. She's the smiley face baby face that nobody can seem to beat. And she was prepared to fight Sasha. But then she finds out she's not fighting Sasha. Then she's prepared to fight Carmella. Then she finds out she's not going to fight Carmella. She was so excited when Becky came out there. It looked stupid. Okay? Becky catches her with a sneak, boom. Gets her off her rocker. Rock bottoms her, 1, 2, 3. We've seen Stone Cold whoop people like that. We've seen Brock whoop people like that. We've seen pretty much anybody that's a top person whoop somebody that quick. For the belt, at that. So, let's not try to make it a big deal that Bianca lost. Now, I said all that to say, for you smart fans, they're turning one of them heel. The smart guess is Bianca, because Becky has no one to work with. Bianca has no one to work with. So one of them is going to be turning heel. The smart bet is Bianca, because she don't move merch like Becky does. And this is going to give them a long-term feud to build towards something. And I guarantee you, at the end of it, Becky will put Bianca over and make her more legit. Point blank period. It's easy. Like, you cannot like how it was done, but that's the only way it could have been done to make sense. Okay, so Becky comes back and she has a long match with Bianca. Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. She was going to win anyway. Everyone knows she was going to win the belt anyway. So why not do it quick at the surprising factor? Because she surprised her, just like she surprised us. No one saw that coming. Neither did Bianca. So now Bianca could become the bratty heel. Y'all let that happen to me. Y'all turned y'all back on me soon as Becky came out. Y'all was all screaming for her. If you never seen Bianca's work in NXT, I suggest you go back and watch it. She was a heel in NXT. That's how she got to the main roster. This babyface thing is not working for her. It's going to be like Roman. They were forcing her down our throat. And it was like, come on now. She's always smiling. She make her own clothes. She got the perfect husband. She got the perfect everything. Nah, that's not how life is. You got to get some reality into it, you know? So they slapped some reality into it. She got smacked out with a forearm to her noggin. And then boom, 1, 2, 3.
Up out of there. So I guarantee you they're going to build on this. And I guarantee you, Bianca, Becky will move on to Raw, because I'm thinking that they're going to probably need somebody to challenge Charlotte. But when she moves on to Raw, or when she moves on from the belt, period, she's going to give it to Bianca. They like Bianca just like they like Roman. And just like they try to push Roman as a babyface, that shit didn't work. This was the only way of protecting. If Bianca would have beat Becky yesterday, you know how what they would have did yesterday? They would have booed her out the building. Oh, yeah. They would have booed her. They definitely would have booed her.
But then there would have been no reason then there's no reasoning for her to be a heel now. You get what I'm saying? She just beats Becky, and now all of a sudden you booing her? Now she's a heel? That makes no sense. Now she has a legit gripe to say, hey, I wasn't ready for Becky. I didn't know you was coming out here. Fight me one-on-one straight up. Boom. Now they can boo her. Now will be a proper way to boo her. But, you know, that's just my 2 cents.
And see, that's why we got to get the other end of the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? That's why we got to do it, baby. That's what we do here in the four corners of wrestling. You know what I mean? Get everybody's perspective. All the corners matter. You know what I mean? I just didn't like when that shit first happened, and I'm pretty sure everybody else at home didn't like when that shit first happened. However, as Mike T put out there, so that's why he the Oracle. We gonna see.
Shit, me and Jay Will did. Me and Jay Will did. We like.
What's that?
Me and Jay Will liked it immediately.
Yeah. So y'all loved it, like good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, hey, we stay on, man. Where is Jay Will? How is Jay Will? Hey, shout out to Jay Will.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
Where he at?
Nuptials, getting married out there. You know what I'm saying? Congrats to him and the missus. You know what I'm saying? Congrats. Oh, I didn't like give a shout out to my grandson, man. What's happening, man? Pop, lady, dog. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Mike T, but you want to shout out there? Mama Mike T, shout out to you. Glad you're doing well. Keep getting well.
It's not the end of the show.
Oh, I know. We just taking a little break, man. You know what I'm saying? Just taking a little break. Give me shout outs right quick. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledgements. Say hey.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge them. Anybody you want to acknowledge right quick, Jose, before we move on?
I didn't get my shout outs.
Oh, Rasta T.
Get your shout out. Right, go ahead.
I want to shout out to all them ignorant people that was saying this was because of race, that Bianca lost because of race, and this is how the WWE treats black people. Later on in the pay-per-view, we see a big black man choke out a kid. So please do not make it about race, please. Please do not make it about race. That is not why it happened. And that's all I have to say. That's my shout out to all them ignorant people that try to make it about race.
Right. Okay. Quavo, before we move on.
Oh, I can't. That's good. Shout out everybody.
Quavo with a wipe of tears from his eyes, boy. Don't hurt him, Mike T, man. You can't be hurting my man Quavo like that, man. You got him over there in stitches, man. All right. Hey, let me get your thoughts, man, on Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal. What you think about this? Let's start with you, Mike T.
Hated
Jinder
it.
Mahal. Huh?
Hated it. I don't know why this match was on the card. This was definitely the popcorn break.
Oh, yeah. This is a 3MB reunion.
Or go to the bathroom and then just sit there.
They should have had Heath Slater come out to be the special guest referee.
I would have been more entertained if I'd have just sat on the toilet and had my phone in my hand, looking at other stuff. This match sucked.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them fight no more.
No. But we see why McIntyre's moving down on the card. We see.
I mean, you can't blame that on him.
I'm just saying his work,
fault,
like,
his feud sucked.
It's not his fault, but come on, man. Like, I'm not feeling him like it was. Well, anyway,
he's fighting Jinder Mahal. What'd you expect? What?
That's gonna be my next point. But I was just gonna let you have. Like Jinder, dog. Like
Jinder, bro.
Jinder.
Like, I mean, I'm not too sold on Drew neither. I've never been like a super Drew fan, but I mean, come on, we got to give him a pass for this one. This was against Jinder. His last two feuds have been Jinder and Sheamus. Two stickies.
Jinder. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get him somebody that can go in there with it. You know what I'm saying? And then we can see where because Drew, for his size, is very agile and quick. And if you get somebody in there that can go with him, you know, you might get a better match out of him. I just don't like what they are booking him down the card. I don't think they're going to mid-card him. I think he's still going to be in the main event picture somehow, some way. But give him somebody that he can go with. Like, I don't know. If you're going to give him somebody like Jinder on the mid-card level, then give him like John Morrison, somebody that can go in the ring. You know? But that's just me.
Oh, that doesn't sound too bad, actually.
What's your thoughts on the match, Jose?
I agree with Hollywood on this one. It was a filler, you know. Go get a beer, go get a refill, do what you got to do, you know, stretch your legs, because it'll be quick, it'll be done, and then next match. And let's go ahead and just go to the next match, because that's how quick this joint was. Like, you know.
Oh, shit. You ain't lying, dog. You ain't lying.
True, I want to give it a grade Q for quick. Get it quick and out the way.
Say, G, get it out of here. All right. Next, we had the Raw Women's Championship match. Nikki, ASH, almost a superhero, versus Charlotte Flair. versus Rhea Ripley. All right, Jose, Quavo. What was your thoughts on this match in which we got crowned a new Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair? What you think about that? Is it bye-bye, Nikki? Is Nikki bye?
Oh man, I hope not. I actually like Nikki Ash. I like her, but damn, no.
You know, she was getting booed.
I know.
She was getting booed, and I was hearing reports coming out of the house shows that the house shows, you know, the house shows where they do the test product now. Mm-hmm. You know, they say they was booing around the house in the house shows, but we was hearing the boos last night at SummerSlam, so I wasn't too surprised, you know.
Yeah. But I will say this though, I was glad that Charlotte took that win. Oh yeah, I mean, it just looked good. She's a champ, bro. She's a champ. She looks like a champ. She does. She's come on now. She's the high top-notch champ. Like this is what you need. This is what you need to display your champion.
It sounds like you want to give Charlotte a gig. Are we going to give Charlotte a gig?
Don't play me like that. Don't play me like that. Yeah, Andrade on my ass. Leave me alone now. But no, all in all, I liked it. It was a decent match. I enjoyed watching it. I mean, I was actually, engaged with it. I don't care if people didn't like it. At the end of the day, like Flair, she took that win. Hate her or not, she deserved that win. I'm just saying.
Right, that spot she did off the top rope with the spinning.
Yeah, that twisting moonsault or some shit like that.
But oh my goodness, man! She was like one of them gymnasts out there doing all them flips and stuff, man. A true performance.
Yeah, and then all the locks that she was putting Ripley in, dude. The match was good to watch.
And really, credit to Rhea. You know what I'm saying? Like she is a great seller. Like one of my biggest things is a lot of people not selling. I cannot say that about Rhea Ripley. She sells her ass off. I don't know if she's legitimately hurt, but the way that she sells, you will think that she is legitimately hurt. You know what I mean? So great job to her. Nikki, I'll say this. For her to come up with the gimmick that she did, and this being her own gimmick, and them letting her do what she did, shout out to you and congrats to you to betting on yourself. You know what I mean? We don't give enough wrestlers credit. Like Mike T always points out, everybody wants to go at Vince, but this character, this gimmick was her idea, and she wanted to bet on herself. And you can never go wrong betting on yourself, win or lose. You know what I mean? It's nothing about learning experience. But to bet on yourself and go out there and do and give it your all, hey, shout out to her. Applaud to her. Even though she got that ass whooped. All right, Mike T, what was your thoughts on the match, man?
The following statement by WWE Network, WWE corporations, Eva Marie and the artist formerly known as Nikki Ash, we wish them well in their further future endeavors. They gonna get cut. Nikki gone. They gonna cut Nikki Ash. Nikki gone. That match. Okay, so, Jose came on here and he said, usually I don't like to agree with Hollywood. We got about 20-something episodes where we were agreeing with each other and being friends. Now, all of a sudden, he just want to just act like we don't agree. So, since we don't agree, I'm not going to agree with you on this match. This shit was horrible. Nikki sucks. Rhea sold. Now, I'm going to say this. For all the Charlotte Flair haters, this was not her best match. But she damn sure showed you in this match, why she is treated the way she's treated. It's a difference between her and Roman. Remember when they was pushing Roman? Roman couldn't wrestle that well. He was still green, kind of. Charlotte is as good as advertised. Point blank, period. I might be controversial when I say this. She's way more athletic than Rick.
Ric Flair? Her dad?
Yeah, her dad.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
And she's better than her boyfriend.
Yeah.
She's way better than her boyfriend. So,
yep.
I mean, I enjoyed her. I did enjoy Rhea selling, but I think she should have been able to get more across in the match. But maybe they set it up for Rhea and Charlotte to feud for a minute. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I could have did without this match. I could have did without the whole. I never thought that Nikki Cross was going to win Money in the Bank. Then I didn't think she was going to win the belt. I'm like 90% sure they're going to cut her the next time they release some people. I don't mean to laugh because it's not funny if they get cut, but she's not that good, bro. Like, I don't know.
I mean, she wasn't that good before the change. You know what I'm saying? But
she was
like
actually pretty good when she was with Alexa. When they were the women's tag team champions, she was actually pretty good. She was actually she actually was good. I don't know if it's this new style that she's using. I don't know what it is. Because when she was with Alexa, she was kind of like they was like the babyface heel tag team, but she still kind of wrestled a little heelish. This baby, I don't know what it is about this Nikki Ash character that she. This match was like, why'd y'all give her the belt? Like, I don't know. I send her back to NXT or something. You know, I don't want to see anybody lose their job, man. But she should not be on the main roster. I could have did better than that.
Damn.
She never at one point in time looked like as the champion she was going to retain.
I really want to see you doing that flying crossbody. I really want to see that, bro.
I mean, if give me the platform to do it, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would.
But at no point in time did she look like she was going to win this match. So, you know, it is what it is.
He's like, fuck that. Fuck her. Fuck all that. All right. Shout out to Charlotte, our new women's champ. All right. Moving on. We had a great match. I love this match. I love the entrances. We had Edge versus, matter of fact, let me start that over. We had Seth Rollins versus Brood Edge. And if you don't know about Brood Edge, boy, hey, that took me back right there. Mike, I know it took you back too, because that can take you back to the days of Gangrel. You know what I'm saying? When Gangrel had the cup of blood, and you had Edge and Christian on his side looking like his minions. You know what I'm saying? They all wore the shades, came out. They had the cool look. I get it to them. You know what I'm saying? Gangrel spit the blood up in the air, had the blood, you know, coming out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? It was sick with it. So with the Brood Edge coming out with that entrance, him coming out the ground, yo, I was fucking with that. That was slick. And the jacket, you know what I'm saying? The Brood jacket bought out. Edge had a nice look coming out. They was very hardcore. You know what I'm saying? Very, I guess Vince would say presentable, whatever, the main stage spotlight. Man, that shit was hard. Seth always comes out looking fly to death. You know what I mean? The match was, I'll say this about Edge. He can still go. I was talking shit a couple months in, looking like Skeletor. Hey, he must have ate his Wheaties, been taking his vitamins, you know, doing his push-ups and his dips with the chains on. Because they put on a good match, and I enjoyed it. Edge came away with the win, beat the shit out of Seth at the end. Mike T, what you think about Brood Edge versus Seth Rollins?
So
what was your reaction when Edge came out with the Brood?
So I'm gonna start with the results. So my heart wanted Seth to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of mad that Edge won at first, but then I realized how long Seth's been around.
Mm-hmm.
He could afford that loss, you know.
Yeah.
And Edge needed to win, so that's dope. Seeing Brood Edge, I mean, it was cool. Anything like that it's cool. Like, he gave him the bloodbath the night before on SmackDown, which was cool. Because he hit Seth had on an all-white suit. And it was like, man, it was bad.
It was brutal. It looked like Carrie.
Yeah, it was bad. But the match between these two, you know what? For this not to be a hardcore or like anything goes match, this was a good match. They told a hell of a story. And for those that don't know the story, Seth was trying to end Edge's career. And
literally.
and he wouldn't let him. He just kept fighting back and kept being persistent. I don't know if this ends now, but who knows? I mean, because unless you're going to move Edge onto another young guy, and see, Seth ain't a young guy. So, unless you're going to move on to somebody else, like a Kevin Owens, or that would actually be a good feud, Kevin Owens and Edge.
Oh, that would be decent.
But I don't know if they're going to keep this one going, because Edge is obviously not going to go into the title picture now. Brock's back. So, you know, who knows? We'll see. But it was a good match. Good pace, good storytelling. Yeah. We expect nothing less than these two.
Right.
This is kind of the match that we wanted from Randy and Edge. We got it with.
So that all over the. Yeah, we got.
Well, we got this.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, so this was a good one. This was a good one. I appreciated this one.
Okay. Quabo.
Yo, I love that part where he was just like, "I'ma fuck your face up." Bang, bang, bang. The crossface sleeper, just like bang, bang. I keep replaying that moment in my head, bro. Just boom, boom. Hey, wrestling back. How's it taste?
Hey, it takes you back to that Avengers where Hulk had went ham and Tony punched him in the face like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yes. Oh man, no, but the back and forth with these two was very, very interesting. I like how Edge hit that glam slam, and then that pedigree that just, you know, it was just so many things going back to back. Just you could tell that this story was very entertaining. You know, you were engaged the entire way. You already know that they built it up really nice. And then the night before with that Carrie bath, like it was good. And then having him, like you said earlier, looking like he just came out of an episode or a new movie of Underworld, like you an extra, like, dude, it was great. I fucking loved it. I was like, it just gives you that, like, I'm going to a dark place, you know. Just take it to the dark place, Edge, and be that guy, you know, brooding Edge. And it was definitely interesting. I still say this though, Rollins, yo, if they had paired Edge up with anyone else, I don't think it would have been as entertaining, because Rollins, boy, it was back and forth. I liked it, how he kept trying to get that curb stomp on him. It just, you know, it was entertaining. The story was good, man. I liked this match. It was really good.
Yeah, like, I just want to get you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let me take your neck, let me take your career, send you home. But that neck breaker from the second rope from Edge, like, that was a good spot, man. Like,
yeah.
That was a good spot. Like, there were some good spots in that match. I appreciate that match. I think everybody. I think we can all around here say that was a good match. That was top quality right there. And the right guy won, right? All right. Next. Man. Boy. We had the WWE. Something to show. We had the WWE Championship match. But you see how I just lost my attention right there, right? I got that. This match right here. Oh my God. Bruh. All right. Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg. The last couple of times that I've seen Goldberg in a match, I wasn't impressed. You know what? Let me just say this. Goldberg admitted that he doesn't know how to lose, and this match right here proves it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing with his leg and shit, like, with the... Okay, I'm going to have to wait till the end. I want to get my guys' thoughts first. So I think I started with Mike T last time. So, Jose, I'm going to start with you this time. Let me get your thoughts on the WWE Championship match, Bobby Lashley versus Goldberg.
I'm waiting for this. I've been practicing this. No Berg. Get this fucking, what the freaking no Berg. Goodness freaking gracious. I expected something better from these two freaking gargantuan, freaking granite looking bastards. And no, what the hell? I'm sorry. I expected a lot more from these two gigantic, muscled out athletes to do something a little more entertaining. I think the best thing that actually woke me up in this match was Lashley putting Gage in the Hurt Lock. That woke me up. That woke me up right away. I was like, yes!
I was like, who the fuck is this getting in the ring? And that to Lashley's credit, How could he have known that was Goldberg's son? You know what I'm saying?
True.
He lucky that's all he caught. But let's be real. That's lucky all he caught was the hurt lock.
That's true.
We know it's all part of the show. You know what I'm saying? But hey, how you know? You know what I mean? Goldberg, you should have banged your head on the door, my dude. Like
something, bro.
He told he ain't bang his head on the door. I was like, okay, yeah, he ain't bang his head on the door. And then the walkway, he was tired as hell. Like, I read his lips, man. He was like, fuck, this is far.
Fuck
like,
this walk.
Like, he was tired. He was like, I need some water before he even got to the ring. Boy, he was tired, man. Like, that walkway.
When did they make this so long? When did they make this longer?
Rest in peace to the Ultimate Warrior, because he would have loved that shit, bro. I don't know if he would have fucked with the curve at the end. You know what I'm saying? That curve at the end might have messed him up. You know what I'm saying? He might have ran into the wall on that jump. But yeah, that jump was long as hell, man. Like, golly. You'd have banged his head on the door. That fucking match, man. Oh my!
You know what's the crazy thing?
Quabo.
I wanted this match to be as long as the Becky Lynch and Bianca match, but I didn't think they were going to take that long. Like, come on, no, this should have been done and quick and over.
Man, this
no
is
Berg.
Goldberg.
No Berg. No Berg.
He said no Berg. We got
no Berg.
And we got Old Berg. So you call him no Berg, I'm gonna call him Old Berg.
I don't want him. N-O. No.
Like, yo, like the whole thing with the chair, right? Like his leg going out and everything, like that's how you know he don't know how to lose, because you don't know how to sell. There was botches, like this match was about as sloppy as the Damien pre-Sheamus match, if not sloppier. And the last few matches I've seen with Goldberg have been sloppy. So, as Mike T said about Rey Mysterio, Goldberg need to go the fuck home, because you sat here saying you're going to show your son who you are. Or, dog, he need to go back on YouTube and just keep on watching who you was. And you just need to get retired, bro. Just collect the paycheck and just chill before you already fucked yourself up going up against Undertaker. You almost fucked yourself up going against Lashley. You almost fucked Lashley up. Lashley landed hard on his shoulder. He almost landed hardest. He landed hardest fuck on the shoulder. Like, my man was like, yo, he almost dislocated.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, to his credit, like, there were so many moments where had he not done the move right, it could have fucked him up because of how Goldberg, was working with him. And
stiff as fuck.
I will say this, though. This is why he's the Almighty. I'm not taking credit for that slogan. I'm just saying, acknowledge it.
The crowd turned on Goldberg. If Goldberg comes out tomorrow, I guarantee the crowd is going to boo. Just off of their reaction from the pay-per-view, they're going to boo. Let his son come out there talking some shit. They're going to boo his little ass too. I'm gonna boo Bobby Lashley for them fucking chair shot. You're supposed to serve that shit, man. You was over there tapping him. Your big ass going back. What that, man? Come on, man.
Yeah.
What the shit, biscuit? Like, come on, man. That match got an F in my book. Mike T, what's your view on? Oh my goodness.
I think y'all tripping.
Oh Lord.
I think y'all. I really do.
No, how we tripping?
It's the same situation like Becky and Bianca. Who does Bobby work with after this?
Why is Goldberg out there? Old ass Goldberg.
Who does Bobby have to work with? He beat everybody.
It ain't the point of who he got to work with. I'm talking about performance.
Okay, first of all, I didn't say nothing.
No, if you're out there,
I didn't say
Goldberg,
anything
right?
doing y'all parts.
Okay,
I didn't say a word doing y'all parts. I
Yeah,
let y'all spit that out. And you can't say it doesn't have to do with who you have to work with. Yes, it does have something to do with who you work with. You don't just put your champion again and just have him beat everybody and just not beat and just lose like that, or win. Just have him just kill Goldberg. First of all, we already know Goldberg got more matches under his WWE contract. He stated that before SummerSlam. That's one. Two, I don't think that he's a 50-year-old man. I don't think that he sold the injury bad. I think he sold the injury perfectly fine. I think that it was a good paced match for them two. First of all, let's not act like Bobby Lashley's not stiff. Bobby Lashley is stiff as hell. He ain't agile. So I don't know what we thought it was. What y'all thought we was about to get a luchador match? Like,
Yeah.
this.
No. I was going to be doing flips and all that shit. Not those two motherfuckers.
He
Hell
choked
no.
the man's son out, bro. He choked
Which was
the
hilarious.
man's son out, bro. That was the end result of this match. I don't know how you can complain about that. He choked a man's son out.
You talking about the ending of the match?
Yeah, I don't know how you.
Oh yeah, that was great. I have no problem with that. I'm going off for like what MVP said. So my reaction was like to what I was sawing. You dig what I'm saying? So by MVP coming in and saying, "Hey, that's because that's basically setting up because this feud is not over."
Yeah, that's the point.
As we see.
That's
Right. So I love the ending.
Bobby don't
Yeah,
have
the
nobody
ending
to
was
work with.
great. I'm just talking about his performance. He could have did a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to end up hurting somebody, bro. We talk about these wrestlers hurting people. He's going to end up hurting somebody.
I think that you're overreacting.
Okay.
His match with Dolph wasn't that bad. His match with Bray wasn't that bad.
Did he fuck himself over the Undertaker or no?
Huh? They both
Did he fuck
did.
himself up against?
They both did. Stop trying to put it on him. That's what I'm saying. You overreacted. You put it on. Both of them have said both of them weren't for that match, and it was that heat index that both of them were sloppy in that match.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them were horrible in that match. Undertaker was horrible in that match. That's why he came back for another match. Because both of them was. Matter of fact, if you're going to sit up here and talk about how bad Goldberg was, remember that DX versus the Brothers of Destruction in Saudi Arabia? That was horrible.
That was terrible. That was horrible.
And Shawn Michaels came out of retirement for that.
Yeah.
This was not. This was not nowhere near Goldberg's worst match or any of a bad match. Actually, to me, it told a story. It told the young dude, you ain't fucking with me, Goldberg. I'm gonna hurt your ass. And while you were saying he might hurt somebody, he was the one that got hurt, and that was the story that they sold. So I think we get another match out of these two. I think that Bobby Lashley's going to crush him the next match, and then this one will make sense. Because if he would have just beat him quick this match, then there's no. See, as fans, we sometimes just get focused on that one night. We forget about what is the future. Like one thing that we'll talk about him later. Punk said was when all the old timers would come back, he would be the one that puts them over, and then he would be the one there next week, and they'll be gone. If Goldberg would have looked good in this match, and Bobby Lashley's still the champion, that makes the champion look weak. Now, I think that it could have went. I will agree with you on the chair shots. He could have laid him into him a little bit more, but the man is 50. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Swing that shit.
Man, listen.
Swing that shit. Make that shit look real. Swing that shit.
Listen, man. The man is 50, bro.
And I agree with everything that you're saying. That's what I love about you. I can give my initial fan reaction, like I'm watching the product, that genuine reaction, and then you can lay out what's going on. Okay, what you're seeing here is this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I love talking to you, man.
I mean, now I agree with y'all that Goldberg shouldn't have been the guy to fight him anyway. But who else?
Mm-hmm.
Who else was going to fight him on SummerSlam? Like, again, we forgetting it's a business at the end of the day. They got to sell tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So who else was going to fight him? What, you going to have Drew, Bobby again? No.
Mm-mm.
Nobody wants to see that. You going to have Jinder just up and coming be the contender? Two heels versus each other? No. What other babyface do they have on Raw? Oh, the other one that's on Raw that could have been somebody built up, his name is Riddle. He's in a hot angle right now. So you don't want to take Riddle out of that angle and put him in this situation. So to me, the only person I could see that may have worked other than Goldberg was AJ. And that means you would have had to turn AJ babyface a long time ago. Which then they don't put over RK Bro.
Mm-hmm.
So again, I don't like seeing Goldberg as much as I see Goldberg, but at the end of the day, we can't fake like every time he come out they don't cheer for him.
Mm-hmm.
We can't act like he don't sell merch, and we can't act like he's been horrible every single time he's come out there. Like I watched that Dolph match. He was amazing in that Dolph match. Even the Brock match. So it's not that he can't go against people that stiff, because he went against Brock. Both times he went against Brock with decent matches. The first time we surprised him, and then the second time when it was a little bit longer. So, I think we should cut him some slack, man. He's 50 years old, 50-something plus years old. The man's son got choked out. I mean, that was the highlight of the night to me. That man,
that was the highlight.
He choked his son out, bro.
That was the highlight. But nah, fuck that. I'm saying that because you're not gonna sit here and say Rey Mysterio need to go home and then say Goldberg is perfectly fine there. Fuck that.
Nah, Goldberg. I say Rey. See what I mean? People hear what they want to hear. I said Rey needs to go home because he's in his son's way. Goldberg's son just got choked out.
So if he wasn't in his son's way, you'd be cool with Rey staying?
He wouldn't be on TV as much if his son wasn't in WWE. That's the fact. It's a fact. Come on now. If they weren't trying to make Dominic a legit type of wrestler, or Rey wasn't pushing that they trying to make Dominic a legit wrestler, they wouldn't have. Rey Mysterio will be on TV just as much as Jeff Hardy will be on TV. I ain't lying. It's the same person.
That's funny.
It's the same person. So it's, like,
it's funny because it's true.
It's the truth. That's what I'm saying. Like, Goldberg is only there. First of all, Goldberg's only there every now and then. That's one. He don't wrestle on the show, so we don't see him on Monday nights or Friday nights. We only see him on Mondays when he come out for his little 15-minute segment, and then he goes back and then he does his pay-per-views. So it's not a burnout when we see Goldberg. It's just that he's old. That's why we don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't really rock with him as much. But it's not a burnout like Rey Mysterio. We literally saw Rey Mysterio wrestle Friday night and Saturday night back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And he was wrestling with his son. So that's the difference of me saying Rey need to go home. Goldberg Goldberg needs to go home too. However, I think you can get something out of Goldberg. I think Goldberg can put somebody over and enhance somebody. I don't think Rey Mysterio is enhancing anybody at this point except Dominic.
Except for Dominic.
Yeah,
right.
That's it. I mean, even if...
And once Dominic is over, I believe he's gone. So.
I don't even... hopefully. But I didn't see that. Coming off the match we just watched before this one, mm-hmm. That's maybe why people think that. I think this match should have went on before the Edge and Seth Rollins match. And then people...
The Lashley Goldberg joint?
Yeah. And I think people would have looked at this match a little differently. The Edge and Seth Rollins match, we still was coming off a high. So we expected this match to keep us at that high.
Yeah.
And this match was just telling the story of the younger dude whooping the old dude. It was this. Yeah. It was the last two matches. The last two title matches were the same match.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you say it like that.
It's the same. It was the same match pretty much, except that one was older, so he couldn't do but so much. Like, I don't want to tell. We know what the next match is, obviously, but I don't want to say anything about it. But he could lay into him a little bit more because that person he was fighting was younger. Yeah. Goldberg is old, man. I don't want to see You don't want to see, like, at some point in time, hopefully he's not around too long, but it's kind of like you don't want to see Mae Young get hit with a chair.
Right.
True.
I mean, he's like 100.
Yeah, that's how old Goldberg.
But they still powerbombed her ass off the stage, though.
He said,
they still powerbombed
say that again.
Say that again. You know what I'm saying? She still took that powerbomb through the table, dog, at like 80. Like, damn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was stupid. It looked cool. But it was dangerous as hell.
Cool. That shit was entertaining as fuck.
No, don't get it twisted. But see, I can be entertained and not want someone to get hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the same time. And at the end of the day, Goldberg ain't never done nothing bad to me. He's been a babyface pretty much his whole career. He's come back. Since he's come back, he's said all the right things. He wants to give back. Him and Riddle ain't beefing no more because they was beefing for a minute. He wants to do this for the right reasons, and I don't want to see him get hurt. Or I don't want to see him get hurt, period. But at the end of the day, I get what y'all saying as far as it could have went a little bit further. But yeah, I'm good with this. I mean, Yeah, I'm good with this.
Yeah, I mean, my comments came from what you just said right there at the end. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. You know what I mean? I want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? I might say, yeah, he could have laid to the chair shot, but come on. You know what he could have hit the man. However they're supposed to hit the chair, like he could have did that. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see anybody get hurt, whatever. And there was a couple of spots in that joint where it looked like motherfuckers was about to get hurt. So
they both stiff.
Yeah.
Bobby
but even
Lashley
the throw off the top rope, though.
Huh?
Like the throw off the top rope when Lashley went, Lashley don't go to the top rope. So that could have been on both from like Goldberg don't know how to throw somebody from the top rope and Lashley not knowing how to land. You know what I mean? But he landed like hard as fuck with the shoulder in his head. And it was like, damn, dude.
Whoever booked this match didn't book it right.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been booked better. That's what I'm. That's pretty much my thing. And
I can agree with that.
I don't think that these two winning the match booked it. I don't think that Goldberg's good enough of a booker of a match booker. I mean, I'm pretty sure all of his matches in the past have been booked by somebody. I don't think he goes out in the ring and he talks it in the ring. I don't think that Lashley's that good of a ring general that he can call it in the ring either, especially not with somebody that he don't get to wrestle often. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, house shows are usually the filler shows. You know, where like if you got a Roman versus Seth, they've wrestled each other 15 times before we seen them wrestle each other on the pay-per-view. Bobby Lashley and Goldberg didn't probably get in the ring not one time before this match.
Right.
So that's what it was. I think both parties, and I'm not just trying to defend Goldberg. Don't get me wrong. I know people might take it as that. That's not what I'm doing. Because, again, I don't want to see Goldberg out there either. However, from a business standpoint and from a story standpoint, it does make kind of sense how that match went. I do agree with you guys, though. It could have been a little bit – they could have took it a little bit further, especially after the match that we just saw. But I think if you would have switched both of the matches and then put the Edge and the what you call it, I think
before
I don't think anybody would have had a complaint.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I agree.
That match would have
especially
been,
how it ended, because like you said, the ending was entertaining as hell. Goldberg's son getting choked out, and then, you know what I'm saying, MVP walking out. It's like, okay, yeah, the feud's not over, and it was just like, yeah, the ending was great. But then again,
you're coming from the Charlotte win, which was you saw the champion lose that sucked. And I don't mean to say it like that, Nikki. I'm sorry, but you not that good. But like, it was that match. That match had 1 star in that match, the Charlotte match, which was Charlotte. That's why I called it the Charlotte match. This match had 2 stars, Bobby Lashley and Goldberg. And if you would have put that before the Edge and what you call the matches, our expectations wouldn't have been as high. But, you know, and plus we knew when you put this match in that position, we know what's coming next. And now you have to live up to the expectations of the match before you, and you got to live up to the match that's after you. So, you know, it was what it was.
Okay. All right, so moving on, we had the main event, the head of the table, the Universal Champion, the Tribal Chief, Rastaman's Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Mike alluded to this match a little bit earlier. This was an entertaining match. Entertaining. Cena, you know, Cena was Cena. That's all I can say. Cena was Cena, did his job. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the greatest, man. Like, 16-time world champion, going for 17, trying to break the record. Roman, head of the table. I think he messed up when he said Friday night, if I lose, I'm leaving. Like, that pretty much was a spoiler, as Paul Heyman would say. Took Roman like 30 minutes to get to the ring because of that long-ass walkway. You know, he's like the new Undertaker with his entrance. Motherfucker take forever. Forever, bro. Like, yeah. You walk slow, you talk slow. everything's slow.
Everything is slow-mo, bro.
Slow, dog. Like if he had John Morrison's Titantron, not John Morrison got the slow-mo Titantron, dog, this motherfucker would be like super slow-mo. No, oh my God, that shit would have took an hour. But it was a good match. You know what I'm saying? Like we got heel Roman. I love when Roman in there talking shit, man. Just it is so. If you have not seen the new Roman Reigns in a pay-per-view when he's beating somebody up, man, it's entertainment. It's like his glove. It's golden. It is so fun to watch. And oh man, Mike T, what was your thoughts on the Universal Championship, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns versus
this was
John Cena?
Hey, it lived up to the hype. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. First thing I'm gonna say out the Bucks. If you did not think these two were going to deliver, you were wrong. The first time they fought, they both were baby faces, and they both fought like baby faces, and there was no, it was just no back and forth. There was no tongue in cheek. This match here, boy. Listen, Roman told that man, "Why'd you come back? You should have said, I'm going to send him back to Hollywood. He won't be back. He won't be back.
Oh, shit.
All you had to do was acknowledge me, John. That's it." The man told the Usos to stay back there. I think he would have got to the ring if the Usos would have faster. If the Usos would have carried him.
I can't.
He walked so slow. He walked like he on Paul Heyman back. Like, you know how the Mysterios do. Lord have mercy. Him and the Undertaker can never do a pay-per-view together.
Never.
They're going to have to cut 3 matches. First of all, if Undertaker was on this pay-per-view, the Almost and AJ match would have been on the kickoff show.
Yeah.
The Drew joint would have been on the kickoff show. If happening,
Yeah.
they probably would have cut that. Damn, man. This man takes a long time to get to the ring. One of my favorite spots is Super Cena. When he hawks up and he goes to the top rope and he drops you, does the AA off the top rope. It was a good back and forth. Well, not back and forth, but it was a good whooping.
Hey, he told him, he's like, "Hey, Hollywood, I'm sorry. I'm about to mess your boy up and send him back to you because I'm WWE."
Right.
Oh, man.
He was whooping that man the whole match. So I was about to say back and forth, but it was not back and forth, people. That dumbass roll-up pin, though, that was the shit that kept blowing me because it was like, all right, Cena, we know you're not going to win off no roll-up.
Cena got a new move.
Right. He said he's running out of stuff to do. He only got 5 moves.
You bought out number 6, did the roll-up pin.
He does have a 6th move. If you go on YouTube and you type in John Cena's 6th move, he has a finishing move, a 6th finishing move he did not too long ago. That's on there. It's gonna make you say, "What the hell?" But if you really do it to somebody, you could hurt.
Tell him the name.
I forgot what it's called, brother.
It's called the Finger of Doom or something. The 5-Fisted Doom.
No, not that one. Not that one. No.
Not that one.
No, it's the one where Corey Graves says he did the Kukanagi.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not called a 5-Fisted
Yeah, that's
Doom,
like the
though.
5-Fisted Doom or some shit like that.
No, it's not, bro. No, it's not, man. First of all, see, if you're going to do the joke, you got to do the joke right.
That's the name of the joke.
That Cena has 5 moves of doom. This is the 6th move of doom. The move of doom, the 6th move of doom actually has a name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But Corey Graves said, he said, "Oh my God, the 6th move of doom, the Kukanagi." I don't know what it's called. but that's what it sounded like when he said it. And when the first time you say, "What the hell is John Cena doing?" But then if you really think about it, and you actually did that shit to somebody in real life, you could really hurt somebody. So I don't know why he don't use that move more. Vince probably told him not to because it looked corny. Somebody else probably did that move, and John Cena saw it and started doing it. I need to see who does that move originally before I judge it because. But that
move of doom.
Either way, that move didn't happen today.
At all. No, it did not.
Every time he get up, Roman would knock him down. It was, and you know, of course, Roman retained
the dreaded lightning fist. It's the 6 move of doom. The dreaded lightning.
Yeah, I told you. I told you the 6. What I say, Quavo? It's the 6 move.
He said the six move of doom.
6 move of doom. So.
But
the real name of it is called the Thunder something, but it's
the dreaded lightning fist.
I
can't pronounce that shit. I'm pronouncing what it said. The dreaded lightning fist. That's all. I'm not. I can't be like this. Oh man, that is so funny.
That didn't happen, and Roman retained. But then a bulked up Justin Bieber came out.
Right, dog.
When I saw him, I
seen Brock. I was like, "What in the fuck?"
As soon as I heard the music, I said, "Oh, this is pleasant."
Right.
And at first, knowing Brock, knowing WWE, what I thought was about to happen was Brock was about to join the Bloodline. And that's how they was going to start their feud. Because they would have had struggle over who is controlling the Bloodline and things of that nature. I thought he was going to come out and beat John Cena first. But he did beat John Cena up, but we'll get to that in a second. He came out there, he just looked at Roman with a ponytail on top of his hair and a beard. I don't know who approved that, but okay. He's
like a big ass brown bear.
I guess they put the ponytail on him because he's a baby face for this time being. Whatever. But then after, allegedly, well, not allegedly because I seen the clip, he beat up John Cena. So, I don't know. I think it was a good way to end SummerSlam. It was a good pay-per-view. But, yeah, I think it was a good pay-per-view. Brock coming back. Becky coming back. It just was good, man. I think it was a good solid pay-per-view. I can't rank it in the SummerSlam because I've only watched it once. But it was good, man. It was good.
Okay. Quavo. What do you think about the tribal chief?
Good. Tribal chief.
Versus John
Acknowledge him. Acknowledge
Brock Lesnar showing up. Hey, Paul Heyman was funny as shit, bro. Like he's a fucking wrestling mind genius, and he doesn't even fucking wrestle. You know what I mean? Like. I'm the type, you watch movies and you see stuff in the background and stuff like that. Like, I'm that kind of person. I like to watch the whole movie. I look at the stuff in the background because little eggs in the background. You know what I'm saying? Call them Easter eggs. Paul Heyman is one of them damn Easter eggs, bro, because he is hilarious. Just his facial expressions is funny as shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. And also credit to Roman Reigns because his facial expressions too. Man, did he sell the fear? When Brock got there, I was like, okay, this looks interesting. Okay,
you make him. What's your McLeod talking about? You think you're going to skip the roster, man? Huh?
Uh-oh. We got a special guest in the building?
No special guest, man. Bum McLeod on the show. What you talking about, man? I respect the Quavo. Me tell him, shut up.
Damn.
When he talk about the tribal chief, he don't know nothing about the tribal chief. Any other time Quavo talk, me love Quavo. He's one of I'm a fan of Quavo. But when they talk about the tribal chief, my tribal chief.
Your tribal chief.
Me now I want to hear what he said.
Oh shit.
Quavo, you know what happened? Can I ask you what happened?
I guess.
What happened?
Things.
No, what happened in the match? What happened?
Oh, what happened in the match?
Yes.
Cena didn't win. That's what happened.
No,
Your
that's
tribal
not
chief
what Bumbleclaw happened.
kept doing. Okay, enlighten me.
He didn't acknowledge him. That's all that didn't happen. If he would acknowledge the tribal chief, like you should acknowledge the tribal chief, like Marshall should acknowledge the tribal chief, like Vince McMahon should acknowledge the tribal chief, Tony Khan should acknowledge the tribal chief. All of y'all should acknowledge the tribal chief. I tell you, week after week after week after Bumbleclaw week, the tribal chief is the best wrestler of all time.
Punk said, fuck the tribal chief.
What? Marshall and I don't care what you're talking about. You like Orange Cassidy. You like Orange Cassidy fan. Man, I don't want to listen to what you're talking about. You don't like wrestling.
Man, don't you put that even on me, Ricky Bobby. Orange Cassidy. Hey, he is funny though. He is hilarious, but nah.
Come up here talking about the tribal chief. You know what the tribal chief did, Marshall? He did exactly what he told you he was going to do. I'm going to steal Jose's catch a line. He did exactly what, I don't know what he said, but he said something close to that.
He said he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
That's season 1's line. Oh, okay.
Season 1 line.
New season line. You'll figure it out when you get there.
No, season 1 line, Quabo, was a great
It doesn't matter what season 1 line was, okay?
Oh, you think
now that we're in this match, okay? Like I was saying, this match, okay, was good to watch. I will say this. As much as I like listening to the Rastaman, he can go, I don't know, just look at it. I don't know, go do something other than here, okay? Whatever it is, just over there. I don't care. But either way, this match was flipping awesome. Did take it to the next level, and Rastaman, get another line.
What the hell are you talking about? Get another line. Did you see my tribal chief? He told you the week before he's gonna hurt John Cena. What did he do? He hurt John Cena. Don't tell me the Rastaman didn't watch the match. You didn't watch the match. You know what you was watching? Chris Bay in Impact. Your champion's name is Christian. My champion name is the Tribal Chief. So don't you dare talk about the Rastaman.
You couldn't even give him Kenny Omega? You couldn't give him Kenny Omega? You gave him Christian?
No, their champion is Christian. That's what happened.
Christian Cage.
Yeah, Christian Cage.
Yeah.
No, Christian is the bummer. Vince named him Christian.
Christian.
His name is Christian. And I don't care what Tony Khan named him or Impact named him. Your champion is Christian, and you're going to talk about the Rastaman? Do you know what my champion is? Bobby Lashley. He's a champion. We finally got that floozy Bianca Belair out here. I mean, I like Bianca Belair. Got her out of here. She too fly.
Damn, Rasta, man. You don't fuck with Bianca, bro?
Because everything too perfect.
The fuck?
Nobody go around every day, make their own costume, married life, and never mad. Who?
He said, he's stupid.
Hey, no bullshit.
He said, who?
Yeah, y'all ain't arguing. Y'all had one argument, one disagreement. Like a disagreement? Yeah, I would trust that
relationship. Every time you see you on social media, you're happy. All the damn time, you're happy.
That mean they always arguing at the house. That mean they stay arguing. If you always happy online, that mean you stay arguing at home. That's all that shit is. I don't trust that shit I see online. Like you say the motherfuckers.
Marshall, you want me to tell me the thing that pissed me off the most? Quavo, you want me to tell you the thing that pissed me off the most?
Sure.
What the hell was Nikki Ash? What was that?
What was it?
What was it? Who did it? Who did it?
She did it.
You know what that made me do?
What that?
Can the Rastaman do something real quick, Marshall?
Oh, man. Don't shit all over Nikki, man. I think gave her praises, man. You about to shit all over?
I'm going to do something better than that.
Okay, what's that?
The Rastaman want to change the subject, and the Rastaman want to tell everyone out there, the Rastaman is all elite wrestling. From now on, Rastaman love all elite.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Did you love to see CM Punk return?
Why you ask me stupid questions?
Because I want to hear a stupid answer.
No, they don't want to hear stupid answers. You want to hear a stupid question? A stupid answer? You want to hear a stupid answer?
Yeah.
Me want CM Punk to go for the Impact Championship Wrestling belt. Right off the bat. Forget Darby Allin.
Go for Christian?
Go to Christian. First match. Win. 1, 2, 3. Quicker than Becky.
He said quicker than Becky. Wrong, dog.
Quicker than Becky. Oh my God. Quicker than Becky.
You say you want stupid answer. Me give you stupid answer. Me give you a stupid answer. Me want Tony Khan to beat CM Punk first match.
Oh man.
Yes, we love All Elite Wrestling. Me was hyped in here. Rastaman shed tear. The voice of the voiceless is back. That means the Rastaman don't gotta talk loud no more.
Oh man.
Because they weren't hearing me.
Say the real pipe bomb is back.
The real pipe bomb, not the one with the weird nose.
Oh, shots fired.
Shots fired.
The one that looked off.
Oh, he said look like Alf. Oh wow. Oh my goodness.
CM Punk. The Rastaman don't want to talk about AEW really much because they make my head hurt. But I am All Elite. So when the show come back, me, Rastaman, when it's the segment about the AEW, you come to me and you come to Jose. We know what we're talking about when it talk about the AEW. When it talk about the Impact, man, I don't want none of that. Okay?
You don't want no Impact smoke?
No. Leave that to Quabo. He's very good at that. I give him props when he's good. He know all the bums' names. I don't know that.
He said all the bums names. You wrong.
But the Rastaman said, me talk about Raw a little bit. It's getting a little bit better, but it still sucks. But AEW got CM Punk, and that's my favorite wrestler other than the Tribal Chief. See, Mike T's favorite wrestler is CM Punk. And I try to tell him he's not better than the Tribal Chief. Did you see what the Tribal Chief said this week about CM Punk?
Mm-hmm.
He's right.
Mm.
Did you see
so?
Did you see what Roman did to Cena? He beat him in the ring. He stack him up, pin him. 1, 2, 3, acknowledge me. So put that on the t-shirt, Roman. Make lots of money.
Cut the check.
But, me say, AEW, Rastaman don't curse much in English, but don't fuck this up.
No bullshit.
Please don't fuck it up.
My man said, please. I know that's right, yo.
All of us invested. I know Quabo was on the edge of his seat. I was on the edge of my seat. Marshall was on the edge of my seat. Jim Cornette even gave you props.
Yeah.
Do not mess this up.
Yeah.
Because if you mess it up, I promise you, Tony Khan, me ain't gonna go to all the Jacksonville Jaguar games and make sure we see you. And when we see you, me gonna see you. Rastaman out.
Mic drop by Mastermind. Yeah. CM Punk is back, baby. CM Punk is back. Which was a bigger moment, y'all. Punk coming back or Lesnar coming back? I say Punk. I don't give a fuck. That's just my opinion. I'm a CM Punk fan. Fans out there listening, give me your opinion. Who was bigger for you coming back? Brock, CM Punk. Quavo, who was bigger for you, Brock or CM, man? Quavo still with us?
Yeah, he there.
I'm here.
Yeah, who was bigger for you, Brock or CM?
I feel like for the timing, I think Punk is still over the line, bro. Punk is back, bro. We've been waiting for that. We've been waiting for that, bro.
Yeah,
that still tops it. It still tops it. I don't care how far or how recent it was. It still tops Brock. It just does.
You agree, Mike?
Oh hell yeah! What the hell?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! This ain't Rastaman. This is me. I think. Listen, I see a lot of you WWE fans that's out there trying to say that the Becky and the Brock moment was bigger. They try to use numbers and shit like that. No, listen. CM Punk's moment was bigger because it brought wrestling back.
Mm-hmm.
Brock just came back and just brought another attraction back. Becky just came back and brought another attraction back. Punk brought wrestling back. Everyone and their mother was focused on wrestling Friday night. And that was a great feeling. If you were a wrestling fan, it was a great feeling. I know for us three, we're wrestling fans, so it was a great feeling for all of us. And I don't think that anything has topped that in the last, before the pipe bomb.
Oh, my neighbors were mad at me because I turned my TV up, but Cult of Personality was ringing out this joint. I had the subwoofer blasting.
And
CM Punk chance was going. Yeah, I know my neighbors heard me and was like, oh, that motherfucker watching wrestling again. Yep, CM Punk's back. And we got our ice cream bars.
And I quote Jim Cornette. CM Punk was able to sell out an NBA building on the rumor of just his appearance there. There is proof he did something that no one else can do. If that ain't telling you how big that was, then I don't know what to tell you. That was amazing. It was an amazing moment. I had goosebumps every time I've watched it since. I've had goosebumps. And welcome back, Punk. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I definitely rewatched it like 3-4 times on YouTube.
But CM Punk, he's a punk because he didn't want to come back and fight my tribal chief.
You would have beat him.
Who you think would have won, Quabo? The tribal chief or CM Punk?
That's a good question. It's a really good question.
I got the answer. In WWE, the tribal chief. In AEW, Punk.
CM Punk.
And I'd be mad that Punk win in AEW. Because the tribal chief is the tribal chief wherever you go.
Oh, shit. He ain't going to be the tribal chief if you go to AEW.
It'll be the whole chief.
What would Roman Reigns' name be if he was to go to AEW? What would they change his name to?
The chief that's tribal.
Stupid. The chief that's tribal.
Reigns Roman. Switch it around. Reigns Roman.
Reigns Roman.
It wouldn't be bloodline. It'd be the line of bloods. Because they got a red hair and shit. Get it?
Wrong.
I see what you did there.
Shit, if he went to Impact, he owned that motherfucker. Like literally. You know how he say he WWE? He probably will own Impact. He probably got enough money right now to buy Impact himself.
You definitely beating Christian first night.
What?
The squash match.
Dog,
now that shit's gonna be over faster than the Becky Lynch Bianca Belair match.
He would win all the belts in one night. The women's belt, the X Division belt, the tag team belts, the Impact belt.
Oh my God. That's funny. He said he would win all the belts, the women's belt.
Impact, if Roman Reigns, even Quavo would have to admit, if Roman Reigns was an Impact, it would Impact not worth watching now. It would definitely not be worth watching because he just whooped everybody in 10 seconds.
Oh, man. He'll be finding different ways to whoop motherfuckers, how to throw them out the ring.
Then again, I don't know.
It would get to that point.
Maybe Sammy Calhoun would give him some go. Or Psychosis or somebody that's over there. I don't know who's over there. Did I just say Psychosis?
You did.
You know why I said Psychosis? Because Juventud Guerrero just had a match.
AEW.
Yeah.
If you talk about Goldberg looks stiff.
I didn't even watch that match because I didn't want to see that shit. But who did he fight again?
Chris Jericho. Who you think? The only other person he would fight.
That's right. It was because he was in the that was one of the 5 joints of shit. Speaking of which, I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you. The fact that man came out to no interest music and the fans sung his song, I know that makes him feel good as a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I think if I was a wrestler, that would make me feel fucking awesome for my fans to be fucking singing, you know what I'm saying, my interest music. And I think that was like the whole setup, you know what I'm saying? And hey, that shit was beautiful.
So what did Barry Corbin feel like? They don't sing nothing.
Hey, his gimmick is fucking funny as I think you said he just posted a new video about some shit because this shit is fucking getting hilarious.
He found $35 and he turned $35 into $100 at the casino.
What he do with the 100? Oh yeah, because they in Vegas.
Yeah.
So what he do with the 100? What he do with the 100?
He bought a new shirt and got a meal because he has 8. I wonder what he's gonna do now.
Maybe he hit it big in Vegas. Maybe next episode he hit it big in Vegas and he got a couple of dollars now.
AEW got to stop telling us about their surprises because the next damn surprise they're going to tell us, they're going to be like, we have a big name coming. And the next thing you know is going to be Damien Sandow.
You're welcome. Hey, I met him too. Pretty nice guy.
He does seem like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Him and Jose look like they would kick it off pretty good.
He looked like he could be related to Jose.
Nah, see, I wasn't going that far. I wasn't trying to diss him.
Nah, seriously, like no insult to Jose. Like I said, he's a nice dude. He's like super fucking nice.
Jose,
I met him in
I don't never give him props on this show because I was trying to give Jose some props. I was saying they were 2 clean dudes, 2 nice dudes, and they look like they can hang with each other. Damien Sandow could be Jose's stunt double. And you're going to say, oh, yeah, they could be related.
Oh, shit. You stupid with the stunt double shit. And I'm saying that because I watched Beverly Hills Cop today.
He could be a stunt double. That man was so good at being a stunt double. Shit.
No, hold up. Now, if you go back and you watch Beverly Hills Cop right now, you'll be able to point out every fucking stunt double in that show. You're like, okay, that's not Eddie. Okay, that's not Eddie. All right, that's not Eddie. So, yeah, I'm sorry, though. That just popped in my head. Not at all, dog. It was like totally fucking funny and shit. But to stay beside he's a real nice guy, though. Like, when I met him, he was like talking to his fans, and it was in Subway, you know, so you know, got to eat for the match. We got a house show. And, he had just made time for everybody. Was open with the conversation and everything.
Hold on,
like Quavo.
You met him at Subway or the Subway?
No, at Subway.
Oh shit, he might be.
We were going to a house show. Yeah, I went to a house show. We had went to get something to eat and walked in Subway, and there's fucking Damien Sandow talking to fans, signing autographs, taking pictures. That's how I got my picture taken with him. Yeah, just started talking to him. We had like a good 10, 15-minute conversation, bro.
Subway,
real nice guy.
Subway sandwiches.
Yeah. Cut the check.
He might be related to Jose for real.
Hey. What, Jose eat a lot of Subway or something?
No, because Jose put me on the Subway.
Yeah, $5. That's back when it was $5 though.
Yeah, when Jared, creepy ass, was out on the street.
$5 foot long. Creepy ass.
I don't. Subway should be closed down for that, man.
Talking about cancel culture. They went from Subway yet?
Oh man.
Shit.
No. They got Subway.
Just put them on the list.
They got Subway right. They got Jared right before cancel culture was a thing. They got him
right
before he got locked up when it was really locked up.
It was ahead of the time. They was like, yo, let's get this nigga before they come for us.
Nah, he wasn't even canceled. He was locked up. That's what he was.
Yeah. He's still locked up, ain't it?
Yeah, he's gonna be locked up for a long time, fucking with little girls.
Good.
And he had kid porn on his what makes you type that in your search bar? And where do you? Well, no, I don't want to know where you find it. So don't answer the question, anybody. But because a matter of fact, I hope y'all don't know where to find it either. But kitty porn, that's sick.
That's terrible.
We live in a sick world, man, where kitty porn is a thing that people like. That's sickening, man. I don't know.
He's staying there forever.
Porn, but
Subway. So they're next on the list. Subway. You just made the list.
I just watched Chris Jericho's funniest moment with the list. He was way
Hey,
over
that
that
shit.
list. He was so over
That list was hilarious.
List.
Everybody made the list. Everybody made the list.
He took somebody off and put him right back on.
Oh shit!
Now he sucks.
Who had the
list
best?
Back.
Yeah, because I watched that match with him and MJF only for him to lose. So you went through all that just to lose.
He think he putting over MJF. What he don't know is they already did the damage has been done to MJF. He's not gonna be anything more than he is.
Yeah.
They got too many names coming in now. And when Punk turns heel, boy,
ooh, they in trouble.
You fans. Hey, Fatso in the front row. You're the reason why I left this place in the first place.
You know it's coming.
Oh man, he's gonna get it in.
You know it's coming. That's when he's gonna take back the ice cream bars.
Oh yeah, he was. I gave your fat self some ice cream bars, and you would think you would go home and you would eat the ice cream bar, and then after you eat it, you would do some exercises. But no, you came back asking for another free one.
That's all y'all do is look for handouts and freebies. That's why I left in the first place. That's what people go back to. That's why I left in the first place. Oh man. Yeah, I'm like so excited for wrestling right now. Like wrestling is back, you know, in a big way. And I think they just scratched the surface with this, man. Like, oh man. Tribal Chief, CM Punk. These two guys, I believe, are going to be the reason that everybody else steps up their game. Because at this point in time, it's no choice. You got to step up your game. Or else you're going to be in an unemployment line. And like you say, Mikey, we're going to see what the next releases come out of Nikki Ash. And even Marie needs to be on that damn list. Like, you're just taking up space. I understand, you know, I'm not trying to, I know everybody got to put food on the table for their family. You know what I'm saying? But Slim, like, I don't want nobody trying to do electricity on my house or plumbing on my house if you don't know how to do electricity or plumbing. Give me somebody here that know how to do electricity and plumbing. You know what I'm saying? So I could be in here safely. You don't know how to wrestle. So you need to go find, like, be a manager. You talk good. You can work the mic. You can talk good shit. But don't get in the ring no more. Hey, you're terrible.
Hey, one question I want to ask before we go. Because I don't know if we're going to go right now, but it sounds like we are. But I have a question. Quabo, what do you think about Dewdrop? What? What was that? That sounded like the static for CM Punk music.
Oh shit! No comment on Dewdrop, Jose? I think he said he loved the Dewdrop.
Nope. No comment.
You not fucking with the Dewdrop?
Nope.
No Dewdrop.
Why you don't?
Dude, at least Dewdrop can wrestle. You know what I'm saying? At least Dewdrop can wrestle. That's what needs to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. That's what needs to happen tomorrow night. Dewdrop needs to crush Eva Marie.
You know who I don't want to see no more? I don't know if Jose agrees with me or not, or you agree with me or not. Dog, I don't want to see Otis no more.
I do agree with you on that.
Nah, man, I don't want to see Otis no more, bro. They should have left him the same way he was, man. The goofy dude, man. I don't want to see Otis up there faking serious. He looked like he faking it. He looked like, man, Otis used to be funny. You know, of course he was, you know, a big guy, but so what, you know? He was a big guy that could move around the ring. And he was funny. He was like, yeah, and ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh. And, you know, he used to do his little thing, whatever he used to do.
Yeah.
He's just like a round, serious ball.
He's like Bam Bam Bigelow's son. Without the head tattoo.
He needs a mask, man. He look like Hank. He like Hank Hill's son.
Bobby.
Yeah, he look like grown Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby grew up and was in real life. He look like Otis.
You're an ass.
He do, dog. I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna post a picture of Hank Hill's son in the chat and tell me that don't look like Otis.
Hey, Bobby. Oh man, that is terrible. Hey, who's somebody that y'all tired of seeing in WWE that needs to go?
Otis.
That needs to retire. That you're just tired of seeing. Like you hear their theme music and you're just like, I'm about to change the channel. Or if you're watching on DVR, you just fast forward through that shit. Like this motherfucker, like for me, it's even Marie. Like I see Marie, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Like, I'm still asking why. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did she here? Like I DM WWE on Twitter, like when she got signed. When I seen the shit on Twitter, even Marie signs to WWE, and I'm like, why? And then they just had made all those releases. Like, why? I'm still asking.
Maybe totally.
Why?
He ain't lying. That could be it.
Maybe totally.
What's that? Total Divas?
Total Divas.
No.
She brings the views for that.
She could be. You never know.
You see that the girl spazzed out, Nikki Bella. First of all,
On what?
Oh, what's her name? Oh yeah. She did spaz on Total Divas. Oh, that's true.
I don't Total Divas. I'm talking about today.
I don't watch Total Divas.
I'm talking about today. Like literally in real life, she spazzed out because they wouldn't let her in SummerSlam. And she got upset about Becky squashing Bianca.
So what? This is a fan?
No, Nikki Bella. Like literally Nikki Bella.
Oh shit!
They didn't let her in SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Oh shit! She a legend. Hey, go home and watch that shit. Shit. Hey.
Cena was there, so Cena probably was like, "Nah, don't let her in when I'm in."
Oh my god! Hey, if we was in the show right here, that'd have been the perfect time to drop that bombshell right now.
I promise you. I'm telling you, that's what. Quavo, am I lying?
No, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
You
You ain't lying.
what's up? Nikki Bella, she was refused entry in the SummerSlam, and then she went off today about Becky squashing. What you call it?
Yep, it's an interesting SummerSlam to say the least.
Bella twins to AEW confirmed.
What?
They're gonna be called the Lella twins. The Lala.
Oh man, hey, that's gonna be the end of the Bella show on USA. They do that shit. It'll just get transferred to TNT.
Nah, that show's on E.
Well, it'll get transferred to TNT.
Nah, ain't nobody watching that shit if it's not on WWE or not on E. TNT or well, maybe I don't know. Who cares about the Bellas?
Who cares? Doudrop got the robe now. We good.
Yeah, Doudrop got
I know why they got.
now. You know, okay, so is one female that can make the same impact as Punk and get the same amount of pop as Punk and get a bigger pop than Becky. It probably, if she did it in AEW, it wouldn't be as big of a deal if she did it in WWE. Do you guys know her name?
Britt Baker?
No, fool. She's already there.
That was a guess like shit.
She's already there. I said there's one.
At WWE?
She's not in wrestling right now. Currently, she's not.
Oh, AJ.
Let's light it up. If that music come on, dog.
Yeah, my baby.
It'd be over.
I'm jumping off my balcony with the whole.
I can't do that. I live on the 12th floor. I can't do that.
I'll probably die too or hurt myself really bad.
You'll survive. I won't survive this. I'm not yet.
I'll tell somebody.
I'm jumping off my balcony. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to do a cartwheel off that joint.
Oh man.
Off my balcony and then tell somebody, toss me my phone so I can watch the rest.
Oh man.
If AJ comes back in any capacity, see, it might not be as big because she wasn't like Punk where she made it on the independent. She literally just made it in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
So it might not be the same thing as she goes to AEW, but if she goes back to WWE anytime, woo.
Oh yeah, the pop.
This is going to induct her into the Hall of Fame.
Huh?
She's going to get inducted into the Hall of Fame because she's not in the Hall of Fame yet, right?
I don't think she's going to the Hall of Fame.
They're gonna have her in the Hall of Fame. Punk's in AEW, they're gonna put her in the Hall of Fame.
Hell no.
Wow.
Hell no. She won't accept it. First of all, they can't put you in. You gotta accept it. One. that's one. So, because if that was the case, they'd have put Owen in and said, "Fuck what his wife said."
Well, yeah.
You gotta accept.
So you don't think she would accept it?
Hell no. She listen. They fired her husband on her wedding day.
Their wedding day, yeah.
No, if she's a woman, hell no. I don't think she ever going back. I don't think she's going to wrestle anymore, period. But I don't think that, put it this way, you got a better chance of Punk going back to WWE than her.
Yeah, she making that Marvel money.
I mean, even with that, I just think that the way she left was just like, all right, she gone. And then she asked for her release and they gave it to her. So they knew that they did her wrong. And I don't think that. I think they think of her just like Punk. Like she wasn't that much of a value. But to be honest with you, if it wasn't for her, there wouldn't have been no women's revolution. She started that.
Right.
She started the whole hashtag and everything. So, but yeah, hell no. I bet you whatever in my pocket right now that she'll never go back. And I ain't got no money in my pocket, so I bet you a free bet. So I bet your ass some push-ups or something. I bet you 25. Jose got to do 25 push-ups if she come back.
If she ever come back.
Yep. And me and Jose,
all right, that's a bet.
Me and Jose both got to do 25 push-ups.
If she come back, all right, that's a bet.
No, if she come back to WWE.
Yeah, that's a bet.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the cap? Like it can't be 20 years.
Ain't no cap.
Nah,
ain't no
bro,
cap. Let's say 10.
Now.
Well, okay, let's do this. How long she been out?
She been gone as long as Punk. She left right after Punk.
So we'll give her 3 years.
Oh, no,
3 years would be the cap.
Oh yeah, definitely. Jose, we ain't got to do no push-ups. Don't worry, bro.
I don't know. You kind of worried me there. I'm glad you said something about the cap because that would have been nasty.
3 years. She ain't coming back in no 3 years. Hell no.
She's not going to come back after 10.
Then that's what I'm telling you.
All right, let's do this then. Let's do this then. Since you want to do that, since you want to be a smart ass, let's do 6 then. Let's give her 6 years.
Okay.
And since you come back in 6 years.
That's fine. Listen, she's not ever stepping foot in the WWE ring.
All right, let's go to 10 then.
That's fine. You want to go to 15, 20? That's even better.
Let's go to 20. Yeah, 20.
Lord forbid we both here in 20 years and she's still here in 20 years. But I don't see her being in the going in the WWE ring in 20 years. But if you want to put it,
I don't even. I'm just saying that shit.
I'm about to say because ain't no way in hell she a woman. If he ain't going back and he was mad about on their wedding day, then like she was mad as hell, and she still was employed by them. That's why he said they knew it was their wedding day. It wasn't no coincidence because she was the one that took off for the time off for the wedding day. He was already suspended, so he was already at home. She was the one that was working, and she took the time off so they could get married. So, and she's a woman? Hell no. Ain't no. Listen, I ain't gonna quote him, but it's a man that's currently locked up in jail that said when a woman's fed up, and they made AJ Menendez. They made her fed up. So, she ain't coming back. Now, AEW, I wouldn't bet. I don't see her coming back to wrestling, period. But AEW, it probably is a choice. If she does come back, she might not wrestle. Because I think she did get hurt or something, too, as well. I don't remember. But I think she got hurt as well. She was like, you know what? She want to have kids later in life and all that other stuff. So, But yeah, Nikki Bella to AEW, confirmed.
Hey, Nikki Bella's all elite.
No, her name is Nikki Benetowski. That's what her name's gonna be. Nikki Benetowski.
Hey, it makes sense. Daniel's over there. Might as well bring Brie on.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Nah, we need to keep Brie in WWE because I need to hear
Brie mode. I hate that.
That is the single best entrance ever in wrestling, dog.
Oh my goodness, no, it's not.
That is the best wrestling. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna let you live with that one. No, it's not.
That's really come on.
Oh Lord, have mercy. That's another one of them Jones where I'm like, I want to change the channel. All right, oh my God. Hey, Quavo, you feel me on that one, man? You watching that no. What is it? You can't run. How that shit go? You can run, but you can't. You
shouldn't watch any of our matches. No, they're not. You shouldn't watch them. You should go. Just turn it off.
That's how you know that they didn't care about the other Bella, because Nikki got to keep the original theme. Like Roman.
Oh, fuck.
Because when they both come out, it's the same. You can look, but you can't touch. And then,
right.
But when Nikki come out, it's the same music. But when Brie come out, she got her own music. She was like, man, fuck that, man. I'm tired of being in the shadow. My husband is the champion. Give me some damn music. And they probably was about to get Nikki some music, but then she broke up with John, and it was like, oh, shit. Hey, no, John Cena told her, no, don't let her in this joint.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, he what, married to, engaged or some shit?
So is she.
So you know his girl was up in there?
So
she. Yeah. Oh, man, so what? But she's the one that's like, I fucked up. She misses John. John ain't thinking about her ass. Let's be for real about that shit.
Nikki Bella was refused entry into. Just go.
Oh shit, Nikki Bella SummerSlam. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh. She wasn't allowed to go to SummerSlam.
Says that she wasn't allowed.
They treat her like a kid. No, you're not allowed.
She a Hall of Famer. She a Hall of Famer, and they wouldn't let her in. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. No, it's your Hall of Famer. You can't come in. Like, bruh. That means John White was there. That means John Girl was there. If John said no, that means White was there. Nah, bitch. Nope. I don't want your energy nowhere around me.
We're just saying that just to be funny and be messy.
I'm saying it to be funny as fuck. Yeah, I'm joking everything. I don't give a fuck. This is hilarious.
Quavo,
this is funny.
Who you think blocked Nikki Bella from coming in?
He's over there laughing his ass off right now. I don't think he could answer right now. He's over there like, John.
I really am. That's why I'm muted, because I'm not used to all this laughter.
Who didn't let her in? Quavo, who's the guilty party that did not let Nikki Bella? A matter of fact, she just went in the Hall of Fame this year.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Quavo. You can say it. You can say it, Quavo.
Hell no. Hold on. Before Quavo say something. Dog, do you realize how bad that is? She just went in the Hall of Fame this year, and they revoked her card.
Cena.
I told you.
No, it can't be Cena. No, he lost.
He still got clout in there.
Yeah, but if
Vince loves him.
Yeah, but if he would have won, I would understand. Like, he don't want her to be around this celebration. Woo, 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 woo. He knew he was losing. He ain't. But come on. I mean, okay.
You see the post that she posted? That's why she wasn't allowed in there. That's exactly why she wasn't allowed in there. Like, John's like, yeah, nah, because she gonna try to be up in my dressing room. Nah, she gonna try, nah. I'm good. I'm straight. I ain't even trying. She shouldn't have said shit. She should have put the tweet out there saying, going through my closet trying to decide what to wear to SummerSlam. She shouldn't have said that shit. She just showed the fuck up. So she already put the bug out that she was gonna show up. Shit, John sent that tweet out there. You ain't wearing shit, man, because you're not gonna be in the building.
What if they let Bree in, not her?
Oh, damn. Now they let her in. Her husband signed to the enemy.
That's
to the competition.
That's the real reason why they probably didn't let Nikki in.
She couldn't use Bree's credentials. She couldn't use her own credentials. She was screwed.
Hey, they did. They gave her the Vicky Guerrero treatment.
Yeah, they can't use. She can. I don't think. Okay, so it's all fun and jokes that we joking about John Cena not letting her in. I don't think John Cena gives a damn, but
he doesn't. But it's funny
that now that you can't. So Daniel Bryan's going to AEW. This probably confirms it now, because now that his wife, anybody that's wife or his husband goes to the other one, like Zelina Vega, for example.
Mike's stupid.
Oh my
god! Keep
goodness.
beating her ass on TV. How she leave?
Who did we see this school? Who did we just see go through that shit?
No, but
Lana.
No, it's worse than Zelina Vega though, because she got let go, came back. Her husband got let go right after she came back, and now she's just getting whooped every week.
Mm-hmm. It's like somebody else we saw. Lana went through the same shit.
Huh?
I said Lana went through the same shit, but like you said, this shit is just even worse because they bought you back for this shit.
Yeah.
They bought you back for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you about to go through as many tables and get your ass whooped. As much as we want you to get your ass whooped, and then guess what? Guess what? She gonna be on that list with Nikki Ash and Eva Marie when the next releases come out.
Well, at least she hasn't gone through any tables, and she's had matches better than Lana did. So there's hope for her.
I don't know. She got her ass whooped by Bianca Belair. Like, well, everybody got their ass whooped by Bianca Belair, but I think she took a crucial ass whooping. Yeah, she took a crucial ass whooping though.
Yeah, but she was doing good in any other match she's had that wasn't involved Bianca. So you know, who knows? But maybe she got Nikki Bella banned. Maybe it was Big E.
Big E said Nikki Bella can't come in. Oh shit! She ain't want to give me none. Fuck her. She critiqued my match. What if it was Charlotte? Charlotte's like, nah. It's my time.
Nah.
Get out of here.
She said, I don't care how they treat me. I'm still getting that belt. That's mine.
Right.
Taylor is an NFL Hall of Famer and then got caught with crack. And he still gets to go to the Hall of Fame. What did Nikki Bella do? The same year that she goes into the Hall of Fame, they won't even let her in the damn Super SummerSlam.
They're like, oh, you're not on the card. You know, they didn't even have her as. And let's think about this now. They didn't have any. Well, they did have celebrities, but they got the last minute celebrity they could get because they wanted. From my understanding, they wanted a rack of other people. They wanted Tyson. Tyson said no. They wanted Shaq. Shaq said no. You know what I mean?
I don't believe
like
Shaq
everybody
said
was
no.
going after said no. They wanted Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj can't do it because she's pregnant.
No,
something
Cardi
happened
B.
with Megan Thee Stallion.
Cardi B is pregnant.
Cardi B, yeah, excuse me. Cardi B. So it was like that was your celebrity. You could have her that celebrity, but they were like, we're gonna go with these gold medalists right here. We're gonna go with these gold Olympic gold medalists right here that we just signed. And congratulations to the 2 Olympic gold medalists that showed up. But yeah, they went with 2 Olympic gold medalists and left Nikki Bella ass outside the code. Like, nah, but you know what? You done had a little too much to drink, so you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go that way.
Dog, they had Tiffany Haddish on there, who I think knows nothing about wrestling, over Nikki Bella.
Yeah, because she had like a pre-wrestling party, like a post-wrestling party.
Who?
Tiffany Haddish.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think I saw somebody. Cause she's like a wrestling fan. I heard.
I bet you Nikki Bella ain't getting that joint neither.
She ain't ready. Oh shit. Oh man.
What does she had on her Hall of Fame ring?
And they still denied her.
I mean, Ric Flair ain't never coming back. Well, nah.
What's up with your boy Flair? Flair taking it back to the 60s.
He not
He
with
put you on the plane.
He ain't with WWE.
He's like, thank God.
So
he's trying to live his best life.
He trying to wild out on purpose so he can go viral and get some money.
They get lied on and get some money.
No, I said he's trying to go viral so he can get some money.
Oh, well, shit, it worked.
He don't got to be WWE no more, so he can do whatever the hell he want. Because with WWE, he had to keep a PG, squeaky clean image. Now he not with WWE no more. He can do whatever the hell he want. That's what Nikki Bella about to start doing.
A fucking Twitter picture go pop up of her giving head in the bathroom stall or something.
She got denied into the thing. Her next tweet was like Mickey James. She turned into Mickey James quick. I was like, God damn. Anti-WWE? Like, see, it's certain people that talk bad about the WWE that it's like, come on, guys. Like, even though she got denied, and I'd be mad too, she better not have no think pieces that's in the WWE. Because your whole career is because of the WWE.
Yeah. Facts.
So, man, end this shit, man, so we can get off of each other, man. Because Quavo...
Hey, I think we kind of went on everybody tonight. Dog. Everybody getting it tonight, dog. Shit.
We're not trying to get on the fun, man.
He's trying to be good.
I just feel bad for her, bro. She. I mean, it ain't gonna work for her. That's all I'm saying.
What's not gonna work for her, nigga? Tell us.
A lot. But I'm the asshole. I don't want to be an asshole. So yeah, just.
That's why we're here, man. So you're just gonna let me and Mike get out. You know what? You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Hey, man, this has been a 613. Mike T. Quavo, why don't y'all give them y'all where they can reach y'all at, man? Where they can reach you at, Quavo?
You can find me at Jose Quavo 8 on all platforms: IG, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, Google Meet. What's the other one? Stereo. Whole bunch of them. YouTube. We all over the place now.
Bat Signal, Smoke Signal, Pigeon,
all of it. We got it. If you want to just get me in real quick, just go, I might answer.
You know what I'm saying? Morse code, all that. In the pine tree, in the pear tree. Mike T, tell the people where they can find you at, doggy.
Mike T 304. Hold on real quick. Birdman. Hey, Birdman. Hey.
Pipe Bomb Jr.?
Yeah, the old Pipe.
No, it's Pipe. What was it? Firecracker?
Pipe Dream.
What was it? Pipe Dream. That's what it was. Pipe Dream.
What's up, guys?
Hey, quick question.
What's up?
Pipe,
what up?
We can't end the show. You came at a good time.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're ending the show at a great point.
Okay.
Did you hear what happened at SummerSlam?
Which part?
No, it wasn't actually on TV.
Oh, okay. No, what happened?
The best part of SummerSlam.
Okay.
Nikki Bella was denied access in SummerSlam.
Oh wow! Really?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
No, you know why it's even terrible? She just got in the Hall of Fame this year.
Oh, that's ridiculous. That's super.
So we've been going around asking, who do you think said no?
Oh, it's John Cena, of course. Boy, that's fucked up. But why would he do that? I mean, they've gone their separate ways. they've gone their separate ways, but like that, I mean, Cena seems like he's petty as shit, so you never know.
Why y'all keep saying that? Why y'all keep saying
Because you got to wear.
Cena, I don't remember that
Sunday's best to dinner.
Right, that stupid ass show he had. He had some issues. So yeah, it definitely was Cena.
That's one of his rules. He got 6 moves of doom, but that motherfucker got 100 rules for your motherfucking ass, bro. And yeah, she ain't want to adhere to the rules. So yeah, access denied.
You got to wear your Sunday's best.
Remember Lawnmower Man?
Yeah.
Like John Cena was the motherfucker. Access denied. Access denied. Access denied. Nigga trying to get in that Johnny Johnson's right there blocking it. Guess what? You can't see me.
So,
damn. So, you can look, but you can't enter.
I'm joking. I don't know if none of this happened. I'm saying all these things being funny because it's funny.
You don't think it had anything to do with her brother-in-law signing with AEW?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Wow. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, you know, people are petty as fuck. So yeah, you just never know what could. I mean, maybe that's a good answer too.
They just showed Nikki how good she is without the other twin. Just based off of her brother-in-law signing with the enemy, they said you can't come in. And what that got to do with Nikki?
Yeah, it don't have anything to do with Nikki.
They said, you know it take 2 of y'all to get in here. Where your other half at? You ain't got the other half? Oh, nah. You know it take 2 of y'all.
What if they only gave them each half of the WWE Hall of Fame ring?
Like one of them best friend charms?
What if she was wearing a ring?
She's wearing her half of the ring.
What if they told her before she... Okay, what's worse? If they told her before she got there, or they told her when she got there?
When she got there. Yeah.
When she got there. The door.
Yeah, she had to take time to get dressed.
Yeah, that's how they knew she was coming, because she told us on Twitter that she was getting dressed. And they probably told her...
They was like, yo, just...
They was like, excuse me, what are you doing? No, we sent you an email.
Right. Did you not get the memo?
They banned Nikki Bella.
My bad, not the memo. The FedEx.
Dog, they banned her from
the FedEx.
You understand how funny that is, dog.
That's hilarious.
They banned her from SummerSlam, and she literally was just inducted in the Hall of Fame this year. Who did she piss off? I refuse to believe they let her do that because of Cena.
I mean, that's real petty.
Cena was at WrestleMania, so she wouldn't have won the Hall of Fame if that was the case.
Cena ain't had the girlfriend then. Girlfriend didn't show up, or the wife, whatever. She wasn't there, so it was cool. Better half there? Oh, nah, you got to stay outside, shorty. My girl don't want you up in here.
At this point, if Cena has a girl...
Cena like, I don't want anyone in trouble. Cena like, I don't even want them problems. You know what I'm saying? Just make it easy for me, dog. Look, I'm Hollywood now. Hey, keep her ass.
At this point, I think if Cena got a girlfriend, she ain't going to no wrestling events. She going to them red carpets, but she ain't going to them wrestling events.
Well, she might be.
Nah.
Might be backstage.
Not if he got a girlfriend now after Hollywood. If he had a girlfriend when
I mean, the shorty he dating now, I think he's been dealing with her for a minute. How? Like, I think they're married now.
How?
Let me see.
Didn't her?
Huh?
Wasn't he just...
I don't know, I'm speculating.
I'm about to say, wasn't he just with the Bella?
They broke up. He got with somebody else, bro.
Yeah, he got with someone else. He's about to have a kid with
somebody else. Yeah. He about to get married.
That's cold.
She had a kid with
That's why she's mad, because everything that she wanted to do,
no,
Cena's doing with it. Yeah.
No, she did that before.
Yeah, he's married. Tina married her. Shay's to something.
Yeah, but
on
she
October
just had
12th.
a kid. So she's not mad at him because of that. Nikki already had a kid.
No, she was heated when John started doing all this shit with the new girl that she was dating.
She had a kid, bro.
I know this,
so
but at the same time,
he about to have a kid.
I'm not saying that she's mad he had a kid. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like the life that he's living now, she was saying that that's the life that she wanted to have with him. So that's what she's mad about, because the life that he's living is everything that she's saying that she wanted.
Basically everything that she wanted that he didn't want.
Yeah, at the time he was like, nah, I don't want that. I don't want children. I don't want this. I don't want that. But he's doing it all now. So yeah,
y'all
she's
paid her
mad.
out as a
And he's in Hollywood. Yeah,
I
she's
think y'all
mad.
paid her
And John
out.
Cena was like, "You're not getting up in here."
I think
And
y'all
yeah,
are being chauvinistic males and painting her as a.
I'm being an ass right now, and I don't care. That's just like Shorty. That's just like Shorty with
How you know that he
with
wasn't
the
the
track
problem?
thing.
How y'all just say this man got 100 rules?
I just said he was a problem. Shit, he only got 6 moves, and they got a fucking list of 100 things that you got to do.
Why couldn't he be
They
the one
both
that
got problems.
Why couldn't he be the one that's mad that she had a kid with somebody else, and that's why he was petty and then he got kicked out of WrestleMania? Why I got to be her being the bitter one?
He's stupid.
I'm just saying.
Got a
He
point.
didn't want a kid to begin with.
Huh?
He didn't want a kid to begin with. So how can he get mad at a female for going to have a kid with another man when you didn't want a kid to begin
She
with?
wouldn't have had a kid, so why would she be bitter?
Huh? Okay.
Huh?
You're because he wants it now. So she's like, damn, I should have waited.
Why?
Yeah, you should have waited.
She got
She's been
somebody
patient.
else.
She want that Hollywood money. She want John Cena.
You don't even know who the hell she
She
married
wants.
to.
She wants.
She wanted a Super Cena baby, bro. She couldn't get a
she
Super
wants-
Cena baby.
Yeah.
She wanted to.
She wants.
Come on,
She
man.
misses
Y'all
that
gotta
missionary
stop doing
position.
that, man.
She misses that missionary position.
She misses the missionary position. No. According to Roman Reigns, no, she doesn't. See, according to Roman Reigns, man.
Now she missing it now. Hey, according to her, not showing up to SummerSlam and not getting in, I think
She probably was talking shit about the missionary position. That's probably why she ain't
Oh
get it.
man!
She was like,
Of course she's
"True."
talking shit now. She ain't getting the SummerSlam, so now we can't believe anything she say because now it's gonna come up like
Why?
bad.
Is she
So
a female?
no, because she ain't getting the SummerSlam.
Man, John Cena, from his track record outside of wrestling, has been a shitty person.
He really has.
Especially the women.
That's why this is so funny.
I don't
That's why
disagree.
this is so funny.
Especially
That's
the
why.
women. So
Yeah, that's why. This is
I ain't giving him the benefit of the doubt for shit. I'm riding with Nikki Bella or Nikki Panowski, because that's gonna be her name in AEW. Nikki Panowski.
the truth gonna come out then.
The Panowski.
As soon as she shows up on AEW, the truth gonna come out.
Oh no! As soon as she go on Jericho podcast.
That motherfucker ain't want to let me in.
That's the
His
only.
missionary.
That's the only thing we're not going to get with CM Punk. Everybody else is going to do that, but Punk is not going to go on Jericho's podcast. If he does, I'll be super surprised. Because
Yeah, I gotta go back and finish watching that. And then we're gonna end this, but I gotta go back and finish watching that post conference. I watched CM Punk half, but I didn't watch what Tony Khan half. But I watched CM Punk's half.
Tony Khan is creepy.
Oh, bro.
He's a nerd.
Nah,
He's a
bro.
nerd. He's a
little more
tryhard.
than a nerd. He looked like he was off Adderall.
You can see that. Yeah.
He looked like he stay up, like he's not getting no sleep.
None at all.
I mean, yeah.
He's like, yeah, and CM Punk, this night belongs to him. And all these ideas, they're his ideas. They're great ideas because he's become from CM Punk. So, everything. He just told me about the United Center, and it was a great idea, and I just said, okay, let's do it. I was like, dog, you just said 30 things in one. He's like, we're the best wrestling corporation right now, and I'm not worried about NXT. We beat them already. I'm the booker. All the decisions are made by me. Even though the guy said something about a rape, I had nothing to do with that. But I'm the booker. Like, wait, what? Huh?
Yeah, and they banned those guys now. Aren't they banned now? I think I read somewhere.
I don't know.
I know they got taken off of Dynamite.
You mean Dark?
That's what they got taken off
Yeah,
of.
that happened on Dark. That didn't happen on Dynamite. If that would have happened on Dynamite, then CM Punk would have never ever been able to debut.
Well, I know it happened on. Let me rephrase that. I know it happened there, but they was on Dynamite on certain shows. But what I'm saying is, I don't think they're going to be appearing on Dynamite anymore because of that.
I don't think they're going to
Like they're still catching back right.
I don't think they're going to be appearing on Dynamite anymore because ain't no more room.
Mm. And the joke is I actually do like Max Caster. I actually like him a lot. So I think he could do something with a little bit of seasoning. So that's crazy. He's stupid as shit though.
They're falling into TNA territory where they got too many WWE guys.
Yep, I can see that.
And at some point, they're going to have to build. They should have built them guys before they got these people. Even though John Moxley's a day one AEW guy, he's not a AEW guy. I mean, for Craig's sake, they still call him Dean.
Mm-hmm.
I call him Dean Moxley.
I can't.
Vince named him Dean.
Yeah.
We gonna
Wrap
call
this
him
showed
Dean.
up. What the hell? He said Dean Box.
I mean, but seriously though, their homegrown talent, they haven't really done anything with their AEW guys. Like, you know, MJF, he doesn't mean as much as he did before. Jungle Boy, if he come out on that goddamn on Luchasaurus one more damn time,
That's his thing.
Nah, man, stop it. Stop. Come on, man.
That's his thing.
We're never going to take him serious if he keep coming out there with a dinosaur.
I think I like Jack Perry an awful lot, and I think with these guys, like I felt like the transition between Jack Perry to that main event level, like a lot of meat was missing.
Yeah.
So I think he's got to beat Black. He's got to beat Andrade. He's got to beat all these WWE guys, and you know what I'm saying? Because for him to go up to beat Kenny Omega or somebody like a top level person, that would not be believable. But if he like slowly but surely makes his way up the journey, through the journey up the ladder, I think Jack Perry could be good. So I think bringing it in, they do have an awful lot of WWE guys. You're right, but yeah, no, you're absolutely right. But I think maybe like this is his. Here we go. This is his journey now.
Bro, it's going to get to a point where it's not even going to be AEW versus WWE guys. Like right
That's
now,
true.
They can't do the NWO angle.
It's a lot of WWE guys, and then the Bray may be coming in. I think Adam Cole's going to come. I'm watching NXT now. I'm watching the replay, so I have no idea what happened with him. And
I was about to tell you what happened, but never mind.
Oh, see, thanks so much.
You said that. But,
see, because yeah. So
yeah,
we'll see what's up.
It's like even Andrade. Look at Andrade, who his feud is with now. Pac.
A former WWE guy.
And what is this? The mid-level guys now.
I guess so. I mean, your boy Pac was just having a world title match with Orange Cassidy just the other day.
Before that, he had a tag team match,
right,
for the titles. So, I mean, listen, AEW, the roster mine is with AEW. I'm not sold yet. If you mess this up, boy, Tony Khan, I'm telling you, man, we're gonna go to all the Jaguar games just to find you. And you know they only like $15, so we're not gonna really be spending that much money to go to y'all games. We're gonna go to the nosebleed and walk down because it's gonna be empty because y'all suck so bad. Y'all had Tim Tebow on y'all team. I'm going to trust you.
Don't talk about that great man. He's great.
Listen, I was a Tebow fan. What was it, 9 years ago or however long ago it was? I was the biggest Tebow fan in the world. This man came back and tried to play a different position.
My God.
And looked horrible.
Horrible.
If you never, let me just say this. White America, if you never, ever saw an example of white privilege and you was like, no, this doesn't exist, go look at Tim Tebow's
block
film. Go look at his film. go look at Tim Tebow film, and then you'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry, America. White privilege does exist." If the insurrection didn't show you enough, then Tim Tebow trying to play tight end should show you everything you know about white America. So, Tony Khan, you're gonna know this. I'm letting you know right now that I shouldn't be trusting you because your dad is the owner of the team that let Tim Tebow try out as a tight end. So that means that you do gotta have that blank check and you will sign anyone, meaning me and Jose can probably get signed to AEW at some point.
Hey, you ain't know we about to go in on. We all about to go get signed up.
Huh?
We all about to go get signed.
No. We need Jose because he's Hispanic.
Yeah, you and Jose are my tag team. I'm your manager. Me and Jose already talked about it.
You're nowhere near us. That's too many black guys. You better
what you mean? You only black. You only black guys.
Huh?
You only black guys, and I'm a manager. I'm not a wrestler.
So what? We don't need two black guys together. They already don't do nothing with one. I'm trying to ride off of Jose's coattail. You better go find somebody else to go ride off their coattail. You better join.
Nah, they're gonna build me as something else.
Nah, you better join Team Taz.
They're gonna build me as like German or something.
No, listen, Jose. I don't care what he tries to tell you. He's not our manager. We're gonna get someone white to be our manager.
Wait, well, we already talked about it.
See, I try to not like AEW because they're never going to give a black. Put it this way, y'all thought WWE was going to be a long time until we got a black champion. Whew.
I don't know. TK done heard you.
Listen, they got all. Listen, they ain't announced the black person signed.
I was just sitting here thinking that too. Like, who would Mark Henry?
What? If Mark Henry gets any type of belt there, I'm not watching wrestling no more. Period. I'm not even talking about just AEW. I'm talking about WWE too.
Oh man!
If Mark Henry gets any type of belt there, I don't care if they milk a. Remember when TNA had the Legends belt?
Yeah.
Even if they do that, I'm not watching that no more.
Oh man. Hey, what's that? Tell the people they can find you at, bro.
Man, they can find me at Mike T304, aka Nikki Bella can't get in. On IG,
I'm done.
On IG, you can find me. It wasn't Cena.
What's it on Facebook?
On Facebook.
It was Cena.
No, on Facebook is. Hold on. Vince McMahon didn't screw Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair screwed Bianca Belair.
You're wrong, bro.
Oh, man.
That's my name on Facebook.
Damn, I missed this shit. Damn, I missed this shit.
McMahon did not screw Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair screwed Bianca Belair.
Oh man, it's not what you can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Boy, I tell you.
If anybody else says anything racial about that damn match, I swear I'm gonna V-trigger you.
They gonna got double V-trigger because I'm gonna help you. Yeah.
Bro, why you keep trying to be more intimidating? You know, more black people make me more trouble. So if I V-trigger somebody, I was gonna go to jail for like 2 years because it's both of us. They're gonna give me 10.
You gotta catch us first. You wear a mask.
I'm fat.
Just hide your beard.
They might not catch you. They gonna catch me.
Hide your beard. How many fat guys it is out here?
Not trying to wrestle.
Anyway, he was a fat guy. They gonna make a drawing of a fat guy with a mask on. Man, they'll be looking for him.
Gabe Stevenson stole my swag.
Who?
Gabe Stevenson, the Olympic gold medal dude. I can't beat him in a fight probably, but he stole my swag.
He said I can't. Oh, yeah. You wrong. Yo, end the show, bro. He said he can't.
I can't. I'm sure I can't. Hey, listen. See,
he's gold medalist.
That was too good. That was too good, though. That was too good.
I'm not one of them men that be out here lying, saying I can just whoop anybody. Those dudes be lying. Those are the ones that lose the fight early. I'm realistic. Yeah. If Gabe Stevenson tried to square up with me, I would have nothing to do to him. If I had a weapon, then maybe. Like if I,
man.
You know, Triple H to All Elite Wrestling, I'm calling it.
That's game over. That's gonna be game over if that happens.
Or it could be Vince. It could be Vince Russo.
Oh no, then it's AEW over.
Tony Khan would be stupid as silent. Cause what if Triple H did go over there and Vince sent him?
Would be the Trojan horse?
Like, do you think that Vince sent Vince Russo? They say that he didn't, but Vince Russo have destroyed every company that's been competition.
He's ever touched.
Any company that's been competition to a WWE, he's destroyed. So, do you think that Triple H will go to AEW to destroy it?
Fans, let us know what you think.
I don't know.
No, that's for the fans.
I don't think that Triple H will ever go to AEW.
I don't
have to get divorced from Stephanie.
Oh, he'd go to AEW. That divorce is coming not long after.
Oh no, what do you mean not long after? That divorce is coming before he signs.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, before he signed the dotted line, his name is going to be Paul Levesque, not Triple H no more. That shit going to say Paul Levesque to All Elite Wrestling, not Triple H.
That shit going to make fucking Sports Center. He do that if that shit happens. Just like CM Punk showing up at AEW made Sports Center.
Hey, listen, if Triple H goes to All Elite Wrestling, that shit's going on CNN. Triple H, see, okay, before we go, and just to Roman's comments, Roman was right when he said that Punk isn't John Cena or Rock. When it comes to mainstream success, Probably not. You know, those two are everywhere. You see them, you turn on the TV, you see John Cena in a commercial, you see The Rock doing something, you know, selling tequila, doing workouts, movies, all types of stuff. Punk to wrestling is means more. Triple H is the same thing, kind of like Punk, but mainstream people know him because of his position as COO of WWE. So he's been propped and paraded around. So he's done the media scrums and he's done all the press conferences and he goes to ESPN and speaks for the company. So he's very known. If Triple H was to go to All Elite Wrestling, you might as well just eventually just sell the company and just say, you know what, no more WWE. Because in that case, sheesh. Because if he goes, then that means Shawn Michaels is going. And then you got Shawn Michaels.
And if Shawn Michaels goes, that means Marty Jannetty's going.
You just say Marty.
Womp, womp, womp. Hey,
ladies and gentlemen.
Colin hasn't been on the show in a long time. He doesn't know how to be funny anymore. Sorry, people.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was. I guess that was the side that Jay Will says you have. The other side, when you were invited to the party. That's
There it is.
That's an inside joke, people. We're not going to say what we be talking about because I just want you guys to know that Jay Will does not like black people. That's why he's not on the show anymore.
He really doesn't.
We kicked him off the show because he don't like black people.
Yeah, always criticizing our food and stuff.
No, your food.
Hey,
But he
my food is our food.
Papa chicken.
Yeah.
He's got coupons locked and loaded.
Get the coupon locked and loaded, ready to redeem.
He got the recipe locked in his phone. Hey, fellas out there, we got
the secret spices and everything.
Hold on, I got a question for Jose. Quavo, before we go, man, I need you to answer this question.
Stop laughing, Quavo.
Quavo, where you at? God dang it, Quavo, we needed you to answer the question.
He's with his new girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gonna say that? Oh, you said that live?
Pipe bomb.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
He's over there smooching with his girlfriend.
It's a good thing.
Oh
He
man.
went on 15 dates already.
Unbeknownst to us, they didn't say nothing to nobody.
Hey, Quavo, who's y'all cameraman? How the hell y'all be having them pictures like that? Y'all don't be having selfies. Y'all be having people.
That's true. That is true.
Y'all be having real pictures. Who the fuck
Real whole ass pictures. That's true. They're professional. Glossed over.
Who the hell be following y'all around taking pictures, man?
Seriously.
Like, damn, y'all going to the zoo, y'all going on nice little days. I feel like I'm in a relationship too, man.
Quavo
like,
was
congrats.
at SummerSlam.
He was?
Yeah, he was at SummerSlam. You know, he
I ain't
can't
say
wait.
shit to nobody.
You know, Quavo can't wait to get COVID. Every damn event that they be having, he be wanting to go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, I'm in the show now with that.
No, man, we gotta ask him a question.
Oh my God.
When I ask him this question, I promise you're going to laugh your ass off, but then you can end the show. I promise you. It's going to tie
Oh
in.
man, wait.
Quavo, where you at, man? We know you ain't over there kissing.
You might be.
Well, listen, I'm fat, so he can't be over there making love. So he can't be over there making love because it takes, when you fat, it takes a little bit longer to take your clothes off. And he was just talking. So where you at, Quavo?
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh man.
I like my Marty Jannetty joke. I'm offended by that. I actually liked it. It was pretty good. It was random. That's the point. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you just came out.
Who else would go with Shawn Michaels if there's somebody else that's left? Marty Jannetty. That's it.
Oh fuck.
Road Dogg would go with them? Maybe that's true.
Yeah, shit. What's about Billy Gunn already over there?
Oh, Billy is over there.
Him and his son. Yeah.
Yeah, over there stinking it up.
Right. With Brian Pillman's son.
And Arn's son that looked 80 years
Oh
old.
my God. Something's wrong with
They about to have a whole
those
4 horsemen
jeans.
over there.
And they will, seriously.
But see, that's the problem with AEW. That's exactly what WCW tried to do.
Mm.
Remember David Flair?
I think AEW is gonna like see WCW's mistakes. So it feels like they have like a young boy system, like New Japan. Like they'll come in. Cody's got a dude from the Nightmare Factory. Obviously, you got Arn's kid and Billy's kid. They know they're not ready, so they're kind of just getting their feet wet. So hopefully, in 3 years, like they might be good. But I don't think you're gonna see them on like David Flair was like United States champion. He beat like Malenko for the United States title. That shit ain't gonna happen. I hope not. I hope not.
Arn's son is on a national TV show tomorrow on Wednesday.
And that's not right.
Who's he fighting?
I mean,
Aleister Black. I mean, I'm sorry, McCallum, whatever his name.
oh, he's gonna get murdered.
Yeah. Why is he there?
To get murdered?
Yeah, Malachi just murdered Cody.
Yeah.
Why is he about to fight Arn's son that looks the same age as Arn?
But Mike, you're familiar with New Japan. Like, how does the young boy system work?
What, in New Japan?
Yeah.
You get
How's
your
that
ass whooped for years.
Okay, well, that is the. I mean,
You get your ass whooped for years. I mean, you look at Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny Omega was nothing until he joined the Bullet Club. I mean, but okay, I take that back. He was a solid wrestler. Everyone knew he was a good wrestler, but he never was in no main event spots until he was ready. I will say New Japan, more than WWE, they take their time. Even though WWE will take their time too. But like we say, WWE's timing is usually off. Either they're too early with somebody or they're too late with somebody.
Right.
New Japan usually is just right.
Right.
Like, for example, if Tama Tonga won the G1 Classic, then no one would be mad now. But if he would have won it a couple years ago when everyone thought he was smoking super hot, like when he was feuding with Roman on Twitter, then people would have been mad because they'd be like, he's not ready yet. So if he wins this year, which I don't think he's going to win, it's probably going to be another Japanese wrestler. But if he was to win, nobody would be mad because you pay your dues in New Japan more so than anything. You pay your dues in New Japan. The only people that's come over there that's just off the top, just were great, was AJ, who was a veteran, Brock, who was a veteran,
right,
Kurt Angle, who was a veteran,
right,
Scott Norton, who was a veteran.
Right.
So it's like you don't go to New Japan and just come in and then be hot stuff off Bucks. The Young Bucks had to pay their dues. Even Finn. Finn had to pay his dues. You know, Finn was there for a while. That's why he changed.
Switchblade.
Yeah, Switchblade as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, but with Finn, I said with Finn because Finn whole change when he changed heel was because he was getting looked over, and they kept calling him because you don't just jump into the heavyweight. Like Rey Mysterio in WWE was a heavyweight, but in New Japan there's junior weights, so you could be the junior heavyweight champion. But you're probably going to have to do that. But you're probably going to do that before you become the heavyweight champion. Before they move you up to heavyweight champion. Because that's what Kenny Omega was. Kenny Omega was a junior heavyweight champion, and that was his beef with AJ Styles. That's why when they kicked him out, like anybody that's ever been in the Bullet Club that was like the so-called leader, they got kicked out. So Finn got kicked out, AJ got kicked out, Kenny got kicked out. Well, technically Kenny didn't get kicked out. He just got beat up really bad. But yeah, you know, same thing. That's why Cody never held the belt. Because Cody wasn't there long enough to hold the belt. Like, you really got to put in your work. They don't care how big your name is. If you don't put in your work there, then you don't get, you know, your name on the strap. I think they just got to watch their shit. I mean, it's, you know, ego, and you know, I love Cody Rhodes. I've said it before, but you know that's Cody Rhodes is a sleeper cell. You better watch out for Cody because a lot of the shit he does is stupid as shit. But I see with Omega probably likes that New Japan young boy system. We talked about how Billy Gunn has his son there, but you rarely see Billy Gunn. I know Cody had that. I don't know the kid's name. Is a black kid, and he seemed like, you know, he was there for a second, but he's, I guess, disappeared back to Dark or Elevation or whatever the hell the thing is called. I mean, I think they'll take their time. I think
Arn Jr. is gonna get fucking murdered by Black. So we'll see we'll see what happens.
I think with them, again, they're in a danger. I put it like this. I think like I said in our group chat, for those they're not privy to our group chat, I said it, for the rest of 2021, WWE can just wrap it up.
Pack it up. Yeah,
pack
I
it
agree.
up and just
I agree.
2022. Because
dude, it's gonna get bad. And we're only in August. It's gonna get bad. September, here comes Brian, and lurking the background is Bray Wyatt. That's a problem.
But like you said, egos.
Sure. Yes.
They cannot do a move and say, "All right, we're moving Dynamite to Mondays."
Right. I agree.
That will be your worst nightmare. Because
but at the same time, dude, how about I'm gonna pose you a question now while we're still waiting for Quavo. I'm gonna pose you a question. I agree with you. I would not do that move. However, we're looking at Raw right now. You have Lashley and whoever the fuck else is on Raw, but it's Lashley and those and Johnny Drip and fucking Miz and kind of sort of Keith Lee and Riddle and those boys. Okay, you have that. But then you have Dynamite with Punk and I guess Bryan and Omega and Jericho and Cody and MJF and and Young Bucks and like Miro and Darby and what looks like the better show.
Yeah, it's Nitro all over again.
Right.
It's Nitro It's at the time Nitro had Hogan, Piper, Macho Man, Ric Flair, Hall, Nash, Vincent. Why he mattered.
It's true.
$1 Million Man, Rick Rude. And that's just the NWO. Harlem Heat, Lex Luger, Sting.
The Cruiserweights.
The Cruiserweights. All in one show. And then in the WWE, now we know these names. But before it was Stone Cold, The Rock,
Mankind,
Kane,
sure,
Ken Shamrock. Those guys weren't stars at that time because they kept, going at it with WCW. They eventually won, and like I said, everyone knows this. The actual date that WWE started winning again was Mick Foley winning. All WWE needs is a Mick Foley, and me and Marshall were saying Riddle can be that. Riddle could get hot for a year after this angle with Randy Orton, and he can get hot, and he could be somebody that brings the fans back. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan.
Definitely.
That's all that matters. Like, I'm not rooting for AEW to fail. I'm not rooting for WWE to fail. I hope they gives good competition, but I think a lot of people said they brought Becky back and Brock back as a reaction to Punk. What? If you don't think that Brock Lesnar was signed on the dotted line 2 months ago, and they just was waiting for them to get in the stadium, then you're tripping. Becky was backstage every pay-per-view. They just was trying to pull the trigger, and people think that what's wrong with Sasha? Nothing. This was the plan the whole time. So I think WWE's in a good position. I think that the one thing.
Question.
Go ahead.
Because you said that again. So they're going to basically act like nothing happened? Like, what's going to be the explanation for Sasha when Sasha comes back?
They didn't even tell us that nothing was wrong with her. Usually when they tell us that something, they'll say, this person, they'll announce, like, how they said yesterday that Sasha wasn't fighting. They'll be like, due to injury, Sasha Banks will not be competing tonight. But they didn't even say none of that. This was part of the plan. Now, and the fact that Sasha's being quiet, come on now, if this was one of those things that there was some bullshit, they was pulling on Sasha Banks, Sasha would have told us. Because I do think that Colin, like to your point, Sasha's one you got to watch too.
Yeah.
Sasha.
See, my thing is real quick. I mean, to cut you off. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
The Riddle. Okay, so wait. We've had this conversation. Like, Riddle is not young. Riddle's 35. Actually, my fault. Riddle's gonna be 36 this year. And you're right. It all it takes is one person. But I guess every great actor or every main actor or whatever has a great supporting system. So yeah, you had Austin or Rocky or Mankind, but you still had Kane and Big Show and all these other boys, Jericho and Kurt and all these other boys. I don't know, because of what they did in the past with NXT. With NXT, they brought in a lot of indie dudes that were kind of in the Keith Lee's 35. Damien Priest, oh my gosh, he's this great rookie. Nigga's 36 years old. So it's kind of like, that's a problem. You're not getting a bunch of young guys, and maybe that's why they're trying to do this whole
but
revamp.
Austin wasn't young neither.
But Austin was, when did Austin win the title? When he was like 33, 34, maybe 33?
Yeah, he wasn't young though. He was a veteran.
True,
he had been in the game for a long time.
And that was the thing. That's with him being in Texas and then being in WCW and having that little thing. He was a name. And then he flipped the switch. I don't know. I don't know the way they've been doing business for so long, bringing in a bunch of not middle age, but like 35, 36-year-old dudes. And then it's either that or you're literally starting from scratch. Like you got, look, here comes Gable Stevenson, Olympic gold medalist. Some people are saying he's going to be the next Kurt Angle. How likely is that? You know what I'm saying? It's very tough to find that. What's the word? When they're like a special, not anomaly, but it's like, that once in a lifetime generational. It's a very. Yes, yeah, I know what you're talking about, dude. It's a prodigy. Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very extremely dangerous game WWE is playing right now. It's a very dangerous period for AEW and WWE, because AEW can go left and fuck up and end up in the gutter, or they can go right and within 3 years they could be the number one company.
I think two things that saved WWE though. The first one is their women's division.
Yeah, I hear you.
AEW don't got a Becky. They don't got a Charlotte. They don't got a Sasha. They don't even got a Bianca Belair.
The problem is not yet.
No,
I think
Sasha
is very temperamental. Sasha's very true, but Sasha is very, very, very temperamental.
Yeah, but Sasha going over there is not going to push the needle.
I think if Sasha goes, Bayley will go.
Again, Sasha and Bayley's not going to push the needle. If you got all them dudes, where the hell you going to give women time?
I mean, the same way how they get. Well, no, they only.
I'm about to say they only give Britt time now. It's the Britt show now. I mean, come on now. They've been trying to develop Jade Cargill for like the last 4 or 5 months. She's just so fucking green. She should have went to NXT. She would have benefited from there. Like then she would have been better in ring because she got everything else. She can talk on the mic a little bit, and she got the physique. She just needs to get better in the ring. But their downfall in AEW is their women's division. Now, Britt's a star.
Oh, yeah.
However, I think that even in 3 years, let's say AEW does take over WWE, their women still won't be over enough.
I could see that. And that's the thing, WWE makes stars.
Yes.
So when I was watching Cena and Reigns, you could feel it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You could feel it. Like, this feels like Muhammad Ali. It feels big. And I don't think I would ever get that feeling so far with the AEW fight. Do you understand what I'm saying? So far. Just John Cena versus Roman Reigns, and Roman's talking that shit. And sorry, I just read something. And Roman is talking that shit, and it's just a big fight feel. It feels like Oscar De La Hoya versus Felix Trinidad or Mayweather or what. It was a feeling in the air. You could like it was electricity, or Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. It felt like something special. And I can't, as much as I like Omega or whoever, I like John Moxley, even though he's fake ass Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like I still. Even Punk is great, but I don't know who would be on his level to give you that. Oh my God! Like this is electricity in the air feeling, a big match feeling.
Shit, him and Darby.
I can't stand Darby Allin.
I think so. Hey,
he's too little. It just blows my mind.
I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you, bro. I think that Punk just made a star.
You think so?
Yeah. I think.
But he's gonna beat him.
So, but I think that he can still make Darby. See, sometimes winning and losing don't matter. You can still get over by having a good performance.
And the thing is, Punk is going to make sure Darby shines in that match.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
I believe Punk is going to make Darby Allin a household name. I think he's going to make him a real household name. And I wasn't too sold on Darby before, but I like the young man. Because I read his comments. Like, remember when Jim Ross was critical of the locker room? Darby was the only person that defended Jim Ross.
Okay.
He was the only one that was like, he's right. You know, we do need to sell more and stuff like that. I think Punk more so than Daniel Bryan. You know what? I'm going to say this. I think that Punk debuting the way he did it. Because I don't know if you listen to Jim Cornette yet.
No, I haven't yet. I've heard bits and pieces, but I haven't heard about what he talked about with the Rampage.
I agree with him that this was perfect.
Okay.
Because there was nobody interfering, no running in, no just letting them talk. I think Daniel Bryan doesn't matter as much anymore.
I agree. He's still important, but he's not as important as he was.
He's more important behind the scenes than he is on the screen now.
I agree.
I don't think that he matters as much anymore. I don't think when he comes, I mean, they can't use the yes movement. So, I mean, what is he going to come in there and saying? See, you know?
Exactly.
Right. Like, what is he going to come in there and see? He can't say no. He had Team Hell No in WWE, so I don't think he's going to matter as much, but he's another big name. I think that he's going to help them book better matches.
I agree.
And make things make sense. Because, well, you know, a lot of times we talk about their stuff don't make sense. But their women, man, their women is so far behind WWE's women. Now, if they got Charlotte.
That's the next words out of my fucking mouth. They're going to. It's not something, dude. It's just something feels weird, and I can't put my finger on it. But it's like even this whole thing with Andrade and Rick, something just feels off. And then you got Punk with his speech. I think that would appeal to somebody like Sasha, and it's like slowly but surely, like you could see the wheels in the motion. By the way, I just watched the end of the Cole O'Reilly match, so he lost. You never know what's going on with Adam Cole now.
He's going to be the one that takes it over the top to me.
It's a danger. That's a dangerous. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can't. So Austin is not walking in that door. Rocky's not walking in that door. You're not going to be able to go to ROH and get the next CM Punk and to get the next Daniel Bryan, or you know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. Like if you want to remember what Punk said, dude. If you want to be the next, if you want to wrestle, if you love pro wrestling, come to AEW. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, but then when they see how much he getting paid and how much they getting paid, they might not fuck with it.
Right.
Because I know he getting paid a boatload of money. He can say all that stuff. It ain't about the money for him. Yeah, all right. It's about the money as well. Because I guarantee you that whatever he's getting paid right now, if Vince offered him 2 times as much, he'll go sit back and go do the same stuff he was doing before for Vince.
Boy, I don't know. I don't know about any other person. Any other person, I'd put that on. Something about Punk.
I just said that to say that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Something about Punk. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Soul Man.
Oh no, you got your question for Quavo.
He gone.
He's gone.
No, he's right.
No, he's not. He gone.
Oh yeah. Oh, this motherfucker here, man.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna see. Hey Quavo, I'm gonna see you, man.
Should we put him on blast about what happened to him, or just leave it alone?
Nah.
I'm just joking.
Nah, just Quavo, wash your hands. That's all I'm saying. Wash your hands. All right, I'm your host.
I forgot what I was going to ask him.
That sounds worse.
Huh?
I ain't forgot what I was going to ask him.
You forgot what you were going to ask him?
Is it a Quavo is it exclusively to him, or is it like...
No, something that we laughed at Jay Will about.
Oh, God. See, Quavo messing the whole joke up, man. Gotta have a talk with that man. Oh, boy. Well, I'm your host, Marshall Soul Man Simmons. We want to thank y'all, too, for joining in with us. Team 613 SummerSlam Reaction Podcast. Kyle, I don't know why the hell you showed up all late, man. You know, so you want to show up at fucking 12 o'clock, man. We've been on here for like 3 hours and shit, man. Motherfuckers got to work in the morning, man.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Come on, man. Hey, it's all good. You know, we appreciate you joining us, man. Giving your input in, man. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you guys having me.
Appreciate you. Hey, ain't no thing, man. You know, we all family here at the 613. And, yeah, Mike, we're going to have to go look for Quavo, so make sure you get your you know what I'm saying, your Air Force Ones, because we're going to have to go see this dude like the Young Bucks,
I'm not
bro.
worried about that dude. He's our Impact correspondent. So, I mean, not to say he's not important, but I mean, Impact. I mean, if we miss an episode that we don't talk about Impact, then you know, because he doesn't know what he's talking about half the rest of the show anyway.
Oh my God!
Shots fired.
This man came on here and talked about, I don't usually agree with Hollywood, and like the last 18 episodes, he agreed with me. He just came on here to be controversial, people. So it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. With that being said, make sure y'all catch us on the 613 platform. Catch us on YouTube, as we say, 613 Faye Productions in the Four Corners of Wrestling. Catch us on Facebook and Instagram. Any shout outs you want to give, Mike T, right quick before we go?
Yes. Pre-mode.
Ew, I think that was like a Bree.
Yeah,
we gotta cut out a little bit.
I want to give a shout out to Nikki Bella. If you ever want to come to my pay-per-view, boo, you won't be banned.
I know, that's right. God, you got anybody you want to shout out there, man?
Yeah, shout out to CM Punk. That was great.
No,
great
I got
comeback.
somebody I want to shout out to as well.
Who that?
Ponytail Brock Lesnar.
Whoa.
With that being said, like we say here in the Four Corners of Wrestling, don't try this shit at home. Leave it to the professionals.